Welcome everyone. It's another flight in the Arrow. We're not going to take it all the way to Quebec tonight, though. It's going to be a little bit of a long flight, a little over 2 hours, but we're going to see if we can huff it because it is a school night. So we'll see what happens. But we're going to get right on this because I don't want to be up too late. So checklist. I'm going to show that, get this thing going, and we're on our way. And then we can relax from in the air. All right, we're going to pretend the pre-flight done. Seat track back lock. Alright, so making sure I got the right viewpoint here. Looks a little high. Right about there. That's good. Okay. Avionics are off. Autopilot's off. AC is off. And prop high RPM. Which everything's all discombobulated here, so let me do this again. Brakes are set. I'm gonna go clear prop when we start it. Master alternator on. Did that work at all? Yes, it did. Okay. Beacon on. Fuel pump on. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Fuel pump on. I gotta crack the throttle, actually. Don't rush. Where is it? Throttle slide. Okay, before brakes. Okay. Fuel pump on. Fuel flow up. There you go. Down. Okay, we're going to start it. So we go clear prop.
Clear prop.
Why isn't my butt kicker working? I don't know. Put that down. All right. Oh, because it's not on. There we go. It's working now. I've got to flip that back. I hope it works, man. That sucks. What's up, Potato Man? How's it going? How's your day? Fuel pump off. Oil pressure is good. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, oil temperature are in the green. We're not there yet, actually. I'm sorry, I was looking at the monitor already. Lights as required. We'll turn the nav and the just nav lights on for now. So, yep. Got my chat going on. It's going nuts. Well, I'm glad it's going good, man. Oh, great. Already that quick, huh? You want to get right back in the game there. Well, try your best. That's all you can do. Mixture is required. We're good. Seatbelts, harnesses. Heat vent, defrost. We're good. It's on already. Avionics on. It's set. I got to make this window fit into my GNS 530 again. It's a little too wide. It's huge though on the screen, I'll tell you that. Alright, there we go. And there we go. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Good, Edith here. Taunton. It's supposed to be overcast as we go through New Hampshire, but it shouldn't be. We should be over that. We're going to travel at 8,500. 6-7. Keep getting Edith's wrong here.
Kilo Tango Alpha November. Automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility
Calm.
niner. Sky
This is
conditions
on real
clear.
world weather, right?
Temperature
No, it's not.
15 Celsius.
Okay.
Dew point
So not real
13
world time,
Celsius.
but we got real world. We do have real world weather.
29992.
That's not right. We gotta wait for it to change. There we go.
Kilo Tango Alpha
Birds.
November. Automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 344 at 5. Visibility
3-4-4.
10.
There's part wrong.
Sky
3-0 down there.
conditions.
Go
Ceiling
left out here.
8,900 feet broken.
That's about right.
Temperature -3 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 2956.
Very good. That's it. Window calm. We got it. And
Kilo Tango Alpha November. Automated weather
12257,
observation 1700 Zulu. Wind
we are going to
344
Quebec
at 5.
tonight.
Visibility
I recently
10.
researched my family history again. I kind of do that every now and then. I haven't paid for it in a while. I used to go on Ancestry.com and I'll buy like a 1-year membership and update it. But I have now tracked my family's history. My last name, that is. All the way to the 1690s. So that's why I decided to take another ride out to Trois-Rivières because it's on the periphery of where my family supposedly is from, which is near that Quebec. So VR3 at 812. Yo to you, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know which one it is with that username. But welcome to the broadcast. Nice to see ya. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Alright, we're going to go back to guard. So you know what that means for people who have watched the stream before.
You're on guard with KTAN.
Alright, I'm going to keep it on VATSIM Unicom for a second to do a radio test. VATSIM Unic. Oh, I didn't connect. Yeah, it might help if I connect, right? That might help. Good. Let's see if there's anyone out there. I don't think there is, but here's what we have to look forward to. So we are going to depart. Oh, there is. We got Boston approaching center. How cool is that? Got some snow over there. We're going to Trois-Rivières. We're going to cross the border. And we're starting from Taunton, which is right here. So they're probably on approach. But I'll do a radio check as we go by asking for flight following. Alright. Other than that, we'll test the brakes on the way out. We're going to go do the run-up. Go to runway 30. Everything's looking good as of now. Parking brake off, and here we go. Oh crap! Butt kicker, big time, big time. Oh, right, the volume just went up by like 5 million, and it may overheated it, I think, because now it's stopped. That was weird. Okay, get on the taxiway. They said. Alright, it's better now. Alright, we'll do our run up and then we'll go. Hopefully not stay up too late on a school night. However, I kind of missed vacation already. And it's not that my day was bad, it was actually decent, just vacation, you know. Check, whoop, sorry about that. Gotta check one thing on my Discord here. It did it, yay! Cool. Alright, don't mind that. That's my tablet getting real world things here. Which I thought I put Do Not Disturb on. So let me see if I can get that back on. Don't kill me. So there you go. Wow. I think the wiring in this is still a little funky. What here? It's going nuts. So leave it there. I just rewired it before the stream too. Wires are too close together. Okay, we'll just leave it alone. And we'll look at it as we fly. Let's do the run up. Oh. Alright, here we are. Alright, run up and you see the checklist. Brakes are set. Let's put the parking brake on. Fuel is not good. I meant to fill it, so let's fill it now. Okay. Alright, fill the proper trim set for takeoff. Let's get this again because I lost my view here. Okay. Trim set for takeoff. Thumb works. Wheel works. Okay. Again, I'm still trying to get my complex endorsement. The weather here has been terrible, and we're supposed to make it up on a Monday somehow. I only need like one more flight to make it happen, hopefully. That's what he said, so that's what I'm going by. But controls, screen correct. Instruments, turn coordinators in the middle, no flag. Heading coordinate should be about 232. It is. Brooks looks good. Altimeter about 50 up. Horizon looks good. Your looks good. Annunciator lights. This button right here. There you go. Alternate air. We test and close. Again, there's no real way of testing if this is working or not, but that's what we do. Mixture best power. It is. I'm going to go 2,000 RPMs. So move this yoke. Rip it right out of there. Gotta test the mags next. Okay, right magneto. Back to both. Left. Look at the RPM drop. Back to both. We're gonna cycle the prop. And I'm gonna check the RPMs this time. Good. Now we're going to check to make sure the oil pressure dips down when I do it for the second time. Good. And then we do it one more time and we see if any oil splatters on the windshield, so that way we see if there's any leaks in the pitch problem. I've never had that happen. I've just been trained to do that. So there we go. All right, vacuum looks good. Amps charging. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, oil temperature in the green. I'm gonna idle. Throttle friction lock can't really do. Looks good. I'm gonna go back to 1,000. Ish. All right, flaps 0. Prop high RPM, mission best power, fuel pump on. Gear override. What's up, Roger Lark? Thank you for saying hi from Italy. It's pretty cool because the other part of my genealogy, I have some Italian too, on the Fargnoli side. It's all coming out. Gear override is good. Pitot heat is required. We'll put it on because it's a little cold out there. Heading indicator compass, we're good. Transponder alt squawk, we are good. AC's off, doors, windows, landing light on, strobes on, and we are good to go. I'm going to turn this around. We're leaving for my closest general aviation airport in real life, even though I don't fly out of here because there's no flights going on, real places to rent. We are Microsoft Flight Simulator eServe if you do want to fly with us. How was the install? Install for what? You mean 2024? I'm on 2020. Because 2024 still has bugs. I'm waiting for the next update to really try it again, to be honest with you. Besides, I can't get the Arrow 3, which is what I'm flying tonight. 513 Echo Foxtrot, by the way. But I can't get this to work in 2024. So, alright, we are going to do the abort plan. So here we go. If there's a problem, take off from mechanical emergency. Otherwise, and there's enough railroad runway ahead of us, we will abort, take off, land directly ahead on the run. Land directly ahead on the runway. Gears down until we use all usable runway. Let's say 750 feet is palm cam, because otherwise we'll land directly ahead. No more than 30 degree turns. Best glide speed in this is 79 knots. For above 750 feet, it's palm cam. Otherwise, we will take a turn. I believe it's going to be to the right.
Kilo Tango Alpha November, automated weather observation 1700 Zulu. Wind 344 at 5.
Yeah. Take a turn to the right, land down on the taxiway, the grass runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed 79. We rotate at 70 knots, climb at 90, gear up again at the end of all usable runway. All right, if we're good, we're good. So let's make this thing happen. The nav lights weren't all the way on. Actually, I guess you don't really need that. Well, I mean, we don't need nav lights because it's not nighttime there. They still on when I do that? Let's see. Alright. So let's turn that all the way on. Yep. Come on now. Alright, we are good. We are good to go. We are on VAT Sim. Boston Center is on and approach, so we'll get some check-in from them because I'm going to try to get them Bravo. Other than that, let me set my SciTech panel to 8,500 feet. My tablet just fell and went black, by the way, so it's alright. Oh, everything's falling off my desk. 8,500 feet. You can't see us, but I'm using the SciTech things. It helps me out here. Alright, going right for vertical speed. And we're good. Alright, so without further ado, let's go back to Taunton. CTAF, which is 122.7. I'm going to double check that. That is correct. And we are good. Tablet going off. Taunton traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 30, departure to the northwest. Taunton. Okay, with that, Tobii Eye Tracker on. Everything looks clear except for the birds over there. See the birds? And we are good to go. Thanks for everyone coming out. Mark Hull is out there as well tonight. Always see him on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Don't know him. He's always out there, and he's flying a Piper too. So, all right, here we go. In the middle, heels on the floor, full throttle, a little right rudder. Actually, I'm going left rudder to keep it in the middle. That's the wonderful ground handling of 2020. That's the only problem compared to 2024. Is the new ground handling in 2024. I kind of miss it. Uh oh, that's terrible ground handling. And here we go. Take. All available runway. So we do the gear up and gear up. Did that not work? That did not work. that's not working? Oh, because I unplugged it. That's right. That's all right. I'll just have to touch the gear like that. So remember, I'm gonna have to use the mouse for the gear. All right, we're gonna keep climbing around 90, which is what we're doing right now. And let's park straight out, then we'll take a right on to course. 1,200, so we're good. Clear on the right. Turn to the right. This means that we'll be almost on course here. Just once again, appreciate everyone coming out. And let's have a good flight there. Okay, let's really autopilot on. Okay. Speed. Set to like 900, which is good. We'll set this to nav. Right, we can't because I forgot to set the GPS. So most defaults stay locked. So. And there we go. Good now. Yes, altitude. 8,500 for some reason. We set the altitude. So, get up there. Let's go. Can't go into the Bravo until we get over. Tracker off. Is that going up? No, it's not. It's set to alts. Alright. JJ, what's up, my friend? How's it going? Thanks for coming up to the broadcast again. We're on our way to Quebec, and we're going to need some VAT sim-ism here. So I guess the approach 133.0. Clear to the Bravo. Don't go too fast. Yep. Are you hearing that as doubled, by the way? Let me know if you are. Let me know if you can hear it. I just heard it. Give me a second. Oh, alright, cool. Give me a second. Got it monitored.
90 or greater, walk 25.
There we go.
Delta 1914, number 1 for the runway, wind 33015, runway correction, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land 27, Delta 1914.
2 Delta Whiskey, Boston departure, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
27 at Charlie, 2 Delta Whiskey.
Boston approach, November 513 Echo Foxtrot.
513 Echo Foxtrot, Boston.
Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, about 5 nautical miles, a little northwest of Taunton, requesting flight following direct to Charlie Yankee Romeo Quebec, and climbing to 8,500. VFR.
Number 513 Echo Foxtrot, squawk 7056, Boston, altimeter 2957.
7056, 3 Foxtrot.
United 66 Heavy, turn right, heading 210.
I just didn't know, no.
95 Mike Echo, wind 33015, runway 32, clear to land.
It was fast.
Clear land, runway 325 Mike Echo.
Delta 2525, hold short of 4 left, contact ground point 9.
Short of 4 left, contact ground point 9, thanks for all the help, 2525.
25.
2 Delta Whiskey, 33 left, line up and wait, don't plan on stopping.
Line up and wait, 2 Delta Whiskey.
United 66 heading 240, join the localizer.
40, join the localizer.
JJ, we'll get back
Walker
to you on the
495
G8
heading
thing,
290, join the localizer. 290 for the low, Walker 25. And United 204 Boston approach, if you're with me, hello, expect the ILS 27, flying 040.
We're almost over
Heading
7,000,
040,
so
expect
we're not even
27,
making the
ILS
last of the
United
Bravo.
204.
United 204, heavy descent to maintain 900,000.
Gonna maintain
As
9,000,
you
United
can't
20.
see, we're about to
Simple
see.
218 Boston approach, expect the
That's
ILS
the
27.
Bravo. I'm climbing at 1,200 feet, but again, as we go higher, it's
United
gonna
647 Boston approach, expect the ILS 27.
so.
ILS 27, JetBlue 647.
Okay, 8694 Boston, expect the ILS 27. Then a 2, number 2 Delta Whiskey, runway 3 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 2 Delta Whiskey.
Walker 495, 4 miles from Ripit, clear ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 170 knots until Ripit. 170 till Ripit, cleared
This
ILS
guy's fast,
27, Walker
look at that.
25. Air Canada 701, flying
Gotta
360,
get in there
maintain
and
210 knots.
Bravo transitions.
Heading 360, maintain, sorry, say the speed again.
210.
And Boston approach, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot. We're going to request a Bravo transition as we climb to 8,500 here.
Nova Delta 1914, hold short of 4 left, contact ground point 9.
Hold short of 4 left over
Getting
ground,
close,
Delta
if not, I got
1914.
to take a turn to the
United
left.
66, 3 miles from Loner, clear ILS runway 27 approach, maintain 190 knots.
Clear ILS 27, maintain 190, United 66.
That is Delta 473, descend to maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, Delta 473.
That looks like it's very loud.
Delta 855, flatting 350, descend to
Sound
maintain
loud.
3,000.
Descend maintain 3,000, Delta 855.
Alright, we're going to do a left 360 here. I got autopilot off.
Delta JetBlue 218, Boston approach, expect the ILS 27.
Climb in, just get to 7,000.
Number 2 Delta Whiskey, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000, stay altitude.
3.1 climbing, 2 Delta Whiskey, 6,000.
Air Canada 701, descend to maintain 2,000.
Descend maintain 2,000, Air Canada 701.
Canada 66, maintain 170 knots until rip it.
170 till ripping, United 66.
Got to rip it. Rip it good.
Canada 204, flatting 090, descend to maintain 7,000.
And to do it.
090 and descend to maintain 7,000, United 204 Heavy.
And 513 Echo Foxtrot, sorry about that. Your radar contact's 5 to the east of Mansfield. Where did you want to go again?
Just want a Bravo transition as I climb 8,500 to Bravo.
Air Canada 701, reduce speed to 170.
Reduce speed 170, Air
You're
Canada
not going to need it
701.
in a couple of seconds.
Alright, I'll have that for you in a second at Echo Foxtrot once I get this cleaned up here. Air Canada 701, actually, reduce speed to 170, then descend to maintain 2,000.
Probably not going to need it.
Descend 2,000, speed
Just
170,
in
Air
case
Canada
it was
701.
close.
Walker 495, wind 33015, runway 27, clear to land.
Trim it down.
27, clear to land, Walker 25.
What's up? Get a life.
Mike
How's
Echo
it going?
taxi left on Bravo, hold short of
2733.
Juliet, contact ground point 9.
Yeah. it's
Left
pretty
on
good.
Bravo, hold
That's
short
at
Juliet,
Boston,
contact
right?
ground point 9. Thanks for the help, 5 Mike Echo.
All right, now
Delta 473, descend to maintain 2,000.
I don't need him
Down to
anymore
2,000, Delta
because
473.
Delta 204, when able, reduce speed to 210.
so
210, United 204.
he's just really
Delta
busy.
855, flatting 360.
You're right.
360, Delta 855.
Above 7,000.
Or 513 Echo Foxtrot, clear to the Boston class Bravo airspace. Clear to climb through the Boston class Bravo airspace. Altitude your discretion.
Right, altitude at my discretion, Arrow 3 at the Foxtrot. Okay. So with that,
2 Delta Whiskey, I'll hire for you shortly.
should
Who was that?
be almost there. Why is that going down?
4,000.
There you go, climbing.
Can A694 verify descend
Autopilot
via the
can be
J Fund
wonky,
2.
so I got my eye on it.
Yeah,
Okay, we gotta make sure a little bit more. I don't think it's going to go much more.
Okay, are you descending via it? Delta 473, turn right heading 180.
Right 180,
Yeah.
Delta 473.
Canada 701, 2 miles from Rip It. Clear ILS runway 27 approach. Maintain 170 knots until Rip It.
Cleared ILS
Bit
from
good.
27 approach, maintain 170 knots until visit.
Oh!
701.
It's the kneecapper out, get a life. Oh,
Yeah, 204
See,
descend to
JJ,
maintain 5,000.
what's making you go
Descend to
GA?
maintain
Just to
5,000,
relax?
United 204.
Yeah,
Number 2
she got
Delta Whiskey, climb
737
maintain
flights I got
14,000,
here.
connect Boston Center
How's that going? I haven't
134.7.
done a virtual airliner forever.
14,000, 134.7, 2 Delta Whiskey.
Delta 855, speed 210.
Speed 210, Delta 855.
Canada 66, wind 33015, runway 27, clear to land.
Terminal land, United 66.
Walker 495, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left, contact ground point 9.
Yeah, I got you.
4 right, cross 4 right,
I
hold
gotcha.
short 4 left, ground point 9. Good night, Walker 25. Delta 473, heading
I guess I didn't
240,
squawk
John Localizer.
7,700 like I thought I
240, John
almost
Localizer,
did.
Delta
That's a
470.
no-no.
Delta
Real life, you want to
855,
go to
heading
standby
300, John
and then hit
Localizer.
alt when you
And
do that.
300,
so you have
John
problems,
Localizer,
but I
Delta
didn't do that.
855.
Okay, it says 2 hours and 50 minutes, but honestly, it's going to pick up when we get to altitude, which it already did, so I don't know why it's not.
Air Canada 701, following traffic,
Autopilot's off.
787,
That might-
short final, caution lane turbulence, wind 33015, runway 27, clear to land.
Here we go.
Cleared land runway 27,
How
Canada
did my
701.
autopilot turn off? I
Delta
don't
473, 7
Yeah.
miles from Rip It, clear ILS, runway 27 approach,
Yeah.
maintain 190 knots for now.
190 to Rip It,
I'm
cleared
gonna keep
ILS
it where it's
37,
at.
Delta
I'm gonna go back
473.
to about
Canada
2,500.
204,
We're
turn
gonna
right
try
heading
pushing it
120, descend to maintain 4,000.
on speed here, school night.
120 and down to 4,000, United
Manifold's
204.
about 2,100, flags are 8,500, which is fine. And we should be pretty good. Usual cruise I do like 2,400, but let's try to
Canada
get there.
204, heavy, turn right heading 180.
Also
Right
on
heading
approach
180,
JetBlue
920.
15, 1568.
That should say.
Triple 1568 Boston approach,
Okay.
Aegis Golf, expect the ILS 27 approach.
Got some icing up here as well.
So that's
Not
great.
too bad,
ILS
but it's just light.
27 approach, triple
See
1568.
what happens. I'm
Delta
interested in
855,
seeing
3
snow.
miles from Loner, clear ILS runway
As we get
27
closer.
approach, maintain 190 knots.
Let me download
Clear
the
for the
weather on
ILS
the tablet.
27190 knots, Delta 855.
Trying by the internet.
Triple 647 to set a maintain 4000.
It's looking pretty good. We got some weather over there.
That is
To our
204
left.
heavy, heading
Right near
210 to set a
Trois-Rivières, there's
maintain
gonna be some
3000.
snow, it looks like.
210 down to
So we might change the.
3009,
We'll try and
Delta
flight back to
473,
flight
maintain
Tango.
170 knots until rip it.
170 to rip it, Delta
We
470.
got Boston off our right there. That's where you're hearing Boston approach.
Boston approach, November 3514 Tango with you at flight level at 17,000.
Looking pretty good out there. Again, we are on
November
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
3514
Yes, sir,
Tango,
if
Boston
you wanna
approach,
join
Aegis
us.
Golf, expect the ILS 27 approach.
All right, share it, get a life. Go
ILS
ahead,
27
share
approach,
it.
Tango.
Mr.
United 66
Recapper.
heavy, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left, contact ground point 9er.
Cross 4 right, hold short 4 left, ground point 9 rear, United 6.
Delta 2639 heading 350 to set a maintain 4000.
Oh, you did. Yeah, now he's after you, right?
Roger, access 51 heavy, holding short runway 27.
What's the call sign?
Access,
Fox
try
run
the Yankee
again.
Delta 51.
Got downtown
Access 51 heavy, Boston
There's
Tower, Boston
Logan.
departure, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Crossway 27 at Charlie, access 51 heavy.
Pretty good
Delta
here.
855,
Clouds are a
reduce your
little
final
lower,
approach
but
speed.
Final approach
it's
speed,
gonna get
Delta
minimum VFR
855.
as we go.
Delta
We should
1272
be
on
above it,
frequency.
and that's around Mount
Yeah, you where you
Washington.
just cross the runway with somebody on like a 0.5 mile final without clearance.
Ground code to continue
That's not-
monitor you.
And again,
Yeah,
can everyone
did
hear
he tell you to cross
ATC?
the runway or?
I just want to make sure you get your VAT sim. I kind of tested it, but I'm hoping it works.
I didn't hear him.
Let me know if it's not loud enough.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Air Canada 701. I guess everybody wants to just cross in front of you tonight. Sorry about that. Cross
Oh,
runway
it had
4
me
right
at
on Echo, hold
97
short runway 4
on
left.
Victoria.
Cross on Echo.
Dude,
hold
that sounds
short
so
4 left,
mobbish right now.
That is 204 heading 300
And it's
on
not
the
because
local.
of the kneecap guy.
300 to join localizer, United 204.
I've been reading, you know,
Yeah, the
it's
66 heavy kind of
ironic,
ground
'cause I've been
point
reading this lately. I got this for Christmas. Sopranos book I wanted.
That is
So,
66
I'm a
heavy
big
ground
fan of
point
the
9er.
show. So I'm reading all about the
Delta 1272, you ready right now?
background on some actors here and stuff. It's a pretty good book so far. I've only
Delta
read 25
1272,
pages.
traffic 5 out for the crossing runway, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Getting there. He looked like a tree.
Delta 2639, ready speed of
That's
190, then maintain 3000.
Alright, I've got to do a double check of everything. Oil temp, oil pressure is good.
Delta
Altitude
423, traffic will depart and hold the
Gas
crossing
is
runway
good,
when
fuel
330
pressure
at
looks
15,
good.
runway 27,
Fuel
clear to
pump
land.
can go off, by the way.
27 clear to land, Delta
Pressure's still
470.
good.
Delta
Suction's
204,
good.
verified to right 300 to join.
Right,
360.
300 to join.
That's where we should be.
Canada 8694 does not look like you're descending via the arrival, sir, so fly heading 040 to set of 18 6000.
Out 6,000, 040,
No deviations.
694.
Delta 2639 heading to correction 300, join the localizer.
What
The
happens,
number when you're
you know?
ready to copy.
Not ready to copy, I'm flying.
Triple 647 to set of maintain 3000.
3,637.
You look like a tree.
Axis 51 heavy, runway 33 left, line up and wait, traffic will land the crossing runway.
Seriously?
Access 51 heavy, line up right, runway 33 left, traffic landing runway.
We got boats. Look at that. Boats.
Yeah, 204 heavy to set of maintain 2000.
2,000, United 204 heavy.
Oof.
Delta
Back to school
855,
today.
your number
It
2
was worth
bound,
it.
traffic
Car's
pretty tight
totaled,
there,
though, I
wind
bet.
330 at 15, runway 27, little end.
27 number 2, clear to land, Delta 855.
Delta
Nice
473,
view
no
of
need to
Boston,
acknowledge, plan minimal time on the runway. Air Canada
Picture
8694,
time.
flatting 090, to set of maintain 5000.
5,000, 090, Air Canada 8694.
Triple 647, turn right heading 180, reduce speed of 190.
Right,
hitting 180,
speed 190, 647.
That is 204, 1 mile from Ripit, clear ILS runway
names.
27 approach.
Clear for the ILS 27 approach, United
Snow
204,
tires?
thank you.
Delta 2609, descend to maintain 2000, join the localizer.
There's someone landing up there.
Runway 2000.
You got another one behind
Triple
him.
218, flatting 350, descend to maintain 3000. Axis 51, no delay, traffic 2 out for the crossing
Got
runway,
a
runway
whole
33
lot of
left, clear for
people coming
takeoff.
in on there. And I believe that's VAT sim. 'cause it looks
Clear
like
for
they're
takeoff,
on
runway
there.
33 left, no delay, access 51 heavy.
That is 1736, traffic 2 out without delay, cross 27
You
at
got
Charlie.
Delta Airlines, and then you got someone else out there in the 737.
Air Canada 701, hold short of 4 left on Echo, ground point 9, good night.
Looks pretty good as we
Hold
travel
short
at
on Echo, then go to
8,500
ground,
feet.
point 9er. Have a good one. Thanks for the hard work.
Delta 204, following traffic, short final, wind 33015, runway 27, clear to land.
27, clear to land, United 204 Heavy.
Delta 2609, you're over Loner, clear ILS, runway
That's
27
not
approach.
coming back.
Triple 647, heading 240, join the localizer.
240, join the local.
Well, if you're on your server. Well, there you go.
Delta
I don't know, it's
473,
like
thanks
slow
for
to
the
come
help, cross runway 4 right, hold short, runway 4 left,
Alright,
contact
we've got
ground
about
point
an
9er.
hour and 55 minutes to go.
Cross 4 right,
Just
hold
keep
short
pushing
4
this
left,
thing and
ground
see
point
what
9er,
we
Delta
can do.
433.
Southwest 1272, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000, say altitude.
Things are looking good. Probably switch
Thank
the
you,
left
Double
tank.
218, turn 10 degrees left.
We are on the left tank actually.
Okay, at
Which makes no
8694,
sense. I don't have
flatting
auto
170.
Changing on again, do I?
150, Canada 6 manifold.
170, please. Delta 2609, maintain 170 knots until rip it.
So why is my...
Heading
Just-
170,
Alright,
Canada
just
6
the gauge.
manifold.
We'll leave it on.
Triple
off then.
647, 3 miles from Loner, clear ILS, runway 27 approach.
Clear ILS 27 approach, Delta 647.
That is 1736 Boston departure.
1736.
1736, traffic 3 out, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Cross runway 27,
Boston,
Charlie.
Boston, Boston.
Delta 2014.
Looks really good at the simulator.
Roba 3 with golf.
Triple 128, triple 218, flatting 300, on the localizer. Okay, at 8694, heading 210, descend to maintain 4,000.
210, 4000, Canada 6 manifold.
And Delta 1775, Boston approach, expect the ILS 27 approach.
Expect ILS 27 approach, 1775.
Number 3514 Tango, you on the frequency? I forgot.
Affirmative.
Delta 855, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left, contact ground point 9er.
Cross 4 right, hold short 4 left, contact ground point 9er, Delta 855.
Take the tablet off. You don't worry.
Delta 2609, following traffic, short final, wind 33015, traffic departs
That way,
the
park
crossing
down
runway,
there,
runway
Red
27,
Sox,
clear to land.
making some key trades, changes if you will.
Delta 2014, Boston, expect the ILS 27
Emiliano
approach.
Garcia, hello, welcome to the broadcast.
Air Canada 8694,
I don't get
flatting
a lot on
240,
YouTube
on the
tonight.
localizer.
It's very nice to see.
240, join localizer, Canada 6 manifold.
Right over Boston,
Triple 218
Massachusetts.
is gonna
We're going to
maintain
Canada, Quebec. Yeah,
Triple
12
1568, flatting 360, descend to maintain 5,000, vectors to final.
You
understand, 5,000, vectors to final, JetBlue 1568.
WestJet 166 Boston, departure, traffic 3 out, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
You cross runway 27.
And I completely forgot to call in again. Charlie Yankee, or access 51 heavy, departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6,000 to altitude.
We're in Nick Breslin territory coming up, right in front of us.
Maintain 6,000.
That would be his territory right there.
4,000 next time.
Delta 1252 Boston Center 134.7. 3514 Tango, you're
Oh,
way too high in your
the
level
odds.
there. Descend to maintain 6,000, please.
And I forgot my SD.
Descend and maintain 6,000, wall 4 Tango.
Air Canada 8694, 3 miles from
Yep.
Klein,
Yeah,
split
good
ILS
view,
runway 27 approach, maintain 210 knots.
I thought that was traffic.
27, approach, maintain 1,
See the lakes off the right?
210 knots, number 513 Echo Fox,
These over
traffic
here?
10 o'clock, correction, yeah, traffic 10 o'clock, 8 miles, southeast bound, A320 descending through 8,600.
210 for Air Canada
cool.
6 manifold.
3 Echo Fox, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, A320 at 8,400.
Look for traffic, 3 Echo Foxtrot.
United 1736, runway
I
33
got
left,
it.
line up
It's
and
right
wait.
there.
Left, right, runway 33 left, 1796.
Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot have traffic in sight.
Crash United 204 heavy, cross runway 4 right, hold short, runway 4 left, contact ground point 9er.
I think we're good.
Cross 4 right, hold short 4 left, we'll contact ground on point 9er.
It's not
United 204.
ADSB, which is weird.
Triple
ADSB
218,
is
2 miles from Ripit, clear ILS runway 27 approach.
So for that, it's tracking me.
United 1736, you ready right now?
We are.
United 1736, traffic 3 out, crossing runway 33 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 33 left, United 1736.
I did it.
Access 51 heavy, climb maintain 14,000.
It's weird. It's not showing ADSB.
Climb maintain 14,000, access 51 heavy.
3 Echo Foxtrot, traffic no factor.
Roger, 3 Echo Foxtrot. He's right up there.
Aircraft that is vacated 27 on Echo.
Looks like
Turn
a
the
Delta
transponder back on, please.
from a distance.
Boston approach, Blue 647-1, a very sharp final, we
Just
confirm
that
this line.
Triple 647, 27, clear to land.
27 clear to land, Double 647, thank you.
Delta 2639, turn the transponder back on, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left, contact ground point
Mystic
niner.
Lake this, number 1, number 2, or number 3, 4,
Hold short
five.
of 4 left and contact ground point 9. Ground point 9. Okay, 8694, where are you
One
going?
thing that's been working lately, which I really like, is map enhancement.
West Air 166, runway 3 true left,
They just
line up away.
updated it again, too.
Altitude runway 23 or 126.
We're having as many issues as it used to.
Access 51, connect Boston Center,
Except for
134.7.
4.7, access 51 heavy, have the day.
Delta JetBlue 1568 is going to maintain 2,000.
2000, Double
nice one out
1568.
And not real
Number
time,
3514
but we
Tango,
do have
proceed direct
real
plane, descend to maintain 4,000.
Proceed direct plane, descend and maintain 4,014 Tango.
West Air 166, traffic 3 out, crossing runway 3 true left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, West Air 166.
WestJet, correction, Air Canada 767 Boston, departure, cross runway 27 at Charlie, traffic 3 out.
Crossing 7 at Charlie, correction, Air Canada 7.
JetBlue 218, traffic departs the crossing runway, wind 33015, runway 27, clear to land.
Yeah, no one really.
Delta
confirmed
1775
with
is
me.
going to
If you
maintain
could,
3,000.
Let me know if you can hear that
3017,
because I had to change up settings.
Yeah, the
to make sure
7236
that
radar
it's not
contact,
too
climb
loud,
maintain 14,000,
too
stay
soft.
altitude.
Let me know.
Level 5,000, climbing for 14,000 for United States.
Alright, we're going to be crossing into New Hampshire pretty soon. You can usually tell in real life and also.
And
in the
3 Echo
film when you
Fox,
start
I don't know if I
seeing
ever got it from you, but what's your aircraft type?
We are Arrow 3 Echo Fox,
Is that a PA?
P28R.
Right, Ryder, thanks.
They don't get to see the flight plans in the cloud. So.
Air Canada 767, runway 3 true left, line up and wait.
3 left, line up and wait, Air Canada 767. Call the departure, Double 647 vacated on Kilo, holding short 4 left.
Looking pretty good.
JetBlue 1568, heading 290, join the localizer.
Join the localizer,
This is going to be a late
Double
night again.
1568.
JetBlue 647, ground point 9.
Just let it go. And see
Ground
what
point 9,
happens.
yeah.
Want to do a longer flight. They get to fly yesterday. I was
TAM 1899 Heavy, Boston departure, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
YouTube channel that does pay. Made a New Year resolution to try to post.
Can I get that with your call sign, please?
Try to make more money for world flying all around.
With the crossing, please.
That's the one that keeps paying me still. So. Keep working on it.
Air Canada 1253 Heavy, Boston departure, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
172. Again, if you want to
Cross
follow this
27
with
Charlie,
Microsoft
Air Canada
recently on
1253,
eServer,
copy.
Just
Canada
remember,
7236, connect Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, United 1736.
Boston approach, Air Canada 8690, B310, still auto.
Number 14 Tango, cross plane at 4,000, set ILS runway 27,
Just
approach,
say.
maintain 1 at 900.
Alright, over here we've got Lowell, Massachusetts.
Cross
Then
plane
get
at
the border.
4,000, clear ILS, runway 2714 Tango.
Come on now.
Yeah,
No! No! We gotta crash the desktop. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna load up then probably in Lawrence and go from there. And Boston approach, 3 Echo Fox, we just had to crash the desktop, so we'll be reconnecting. Or did disconnect. Okay, so anyways, I'll be right back. We're gonna try to load up in Lawrence, Mass. This might take a while though. So we'll be on standby and we'll be right back. Using that's Alpha 1. That says Bravo 1. So Bravo 1 must be over there. Yet the diagram says go this way. I'm just gonna do circles. Is that cool? I'm just gonna do circles. Bravo 1 supposed to be that way. Honestly, Bravo 1 is either not in the simulator, or it's nowhere to be found. So, I think, or the taxiway signs were that. Okay. Throttle out. Gotta look to the left. We got ice. Not bad. That was a good landing. Sweet. Let's not crash going off the runway. You know, it's good visual photography. I think I'm gonna be not downloading those features. No, it's not. In fact, my engine just quit. No. Landing directly ahead. Actually, turn it right. See if I got fuel. What's going on? Oh, the full flap should have come to 110. I'm gonna try it best here. Slipping it. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be a little fast, but we'll see.
Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all
Thanks,
counting on
I'm
you.
about to die. No kidding. Way too fast. I'm still gonna try to land this thing. Oh crap, that was hard. That was not easy, everyone. This wind is just killing me. But we did it! We did it! Oh my god! We did it. Woo! We made it, even though my photogrammetry's not working. Alright, we are down! Yeah, I made it happen. By the way, that would have been a go around in the real world. Full rich on the mixture already, I forgot to tell you that, by the way.
I think this is a great opportunity for the Pilot Club to meet flight sim enthusiasts, to network with other developers and communities, and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, if you're trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between, and brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to meet the developers, to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect and enhance and continue this great hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
Call this thing a night, but thank you for the excitement, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm actually kind of glad that we had a little challenge there, so thank you. Thank you. By the way, this stream will be archived on the Eric Flight YouTube channel if you want to check out those attempts there. Steve is back, everyone. I think he might be joining us again. And Zomtrish is out in the distance.
Well, it's held up so far. Kind of surprised the stream is holding. That won't be for the whole ride. We'll just keep reconnecting. Hey, if you're patient, if that happens.
Are you enjoying watching the Eric Flight Twitch channel? Want to help Eric Flight design bigger and better content? Well then, become a subscriber today. That's right, for the price of a fancy cafe, mocha, affogato, americano, you can subscribe to the Eric Flight Twitch channel and help provide for bigger and better things for the channel. For the low price of a subscription, you can rest assured knowing that you will be supporting a worthy cause towards your entertainment. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe today.
Oh, the GPS wasn't working for you at first, and my keyboard didn't work at all for flaps. So we're doing good today.
Can't handle that. You don't like general aviation. I don't care. I'm trying to play it like it's real. Hey, nice clouds. It's not very pretty. Look at these wonderful clouds. Wow. Those are beautiful. Someone clip this. Because that is gorgeous. We'll see. Try pulling back a little quicker this time. I think I got it. There you go. There's a loop for you, sir. Right rudder. Back on the throttle really fast. And there you go. Not realistic at all. But I ended up pretty good because you still see Assawamsett Pond there, which is my visual to get back to Plymouth. So there you go, sir. Award the kill. I hope you appreciated that.
I mean, at that point, I was even thinking, oh, maybe I'll go to North Central because I still want.
I'm Eric, the man behind Eric Flight Aviation Designs. Let me take you on a journey to our aviation-inspired world. It all began with my deep love for the skies. As a private pilot and flight simulator enthusiast, I have always been captivated by the beauty of flight. I wanted to share that passion with the world, and thus Eric Flight Aviation Designs was born. We're not just a store, we're a community of dreamers, pilots, and aviation enthusiasts. From our comfy tees to our cozy hoodies, each piece is meticulously crafted by myself to embody the spirit of flight. But we didn't stop there. Our home decor items like pillows, bathroom accents bring the elegance and thrill of aviation into every corner of your home. And our collection doesn't end with apparel and home decor. We have aviation posters and art that capture the essence of the skies, along with protective phone cases and stylish bags designed to reflect the beauty of flight. So, whether you're a seasoned pilot or a sky enthusiast, I invite you to embrace the skies with us. Every purchase not only brings you a piece of aviation magic, but also helps fund my real-world flying adventures and simulator flights. For that, I am very appreciative. So please, come on, join us at Eric Flight Aviation Designs, where the spirit of aviation takes flight. I will see you in the skies.
Okay. Throttle out. Gonna wind from the left. We got ice. Not bad. That was a good landing. Sweet. Let's not crash going off the runway. Using. That's Alpha 1. That says Bravo 1. So Bravo 1 must be over there. Yet the diagram says this way. I'm just gonna do circles. Is that cool? I'm just gonna do circles. Bravo 1's supposed to be that way. Honestly, Bravo 1 is either not in the simulator or it's nowhere to be found. So I think, or the taxiway signs are that.
So left number 222, can you confirm we expect runway 2 to left?
Okay, this sounds a 222 heavy, affirmative. Expect RNAV X-ray, runway 22.
That is Bravo 1 according to this, so good to see. Brakes are working well, by the way. So okay. Oh, no, this is Alpha 1 actually. So why did I see Bravo 1? Oh no, we gotta try this one. You see the airport diagram, which helps.
We are. Just ate a bug. Literally ate a bug. Just went in my mouth. Oh, team.
Full flap should come to 110. I'm gonna try and best her. Slipping it. Slipping it. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be a little fast. But we'll see.
Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all
Thanks,
counting
I'm
on you.
about to die. No kidding. Way too fast. I'm still gonna try to land this thing. Oh crap, that was hard. That was not easy, everyone. This wind is just killing me. But we did it! We did it! Oh my god! We did it. Woo! We made it, even though my photogrammetry's not working. Alright, we are down! Yeah, I made it happen. By the way, that would have been a go-around in the real world. Full rich on the mixture already, I forgot to tell you that, by the way. Okay. Yep. Climbing. Alright, I have some visual stuff. I'm going to slow down page right here. It's down. Getting way off the road. Here we go, we got it. Alright, way back. Way back. We got to put some flaps in. Flaps! Okay. Throttle out. I'm gonna call this thing a night, but thank you for the excitement, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm actually kind of glad that we had a little challenge there, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, this stream will be archived on the Eric Flight YouTube channel if you want to check out those attempts there. Steve is back, everyone, I think. He might be joining us again. And Somtress is out in the distance. Target. What's that? Can't handle that. You don't like general aviation. I don't care. I'm trying to play it like it's really old. Hey, nice clouds. Let's not worry about these. Look at these wonderful clouds. Wow. Those are BEA beautiful. Someone clip this. Because that is gorgeous. Alright, awesome. Oh, no, wait, pause. No, go back to 10. Alright, I gotta reset that. See, that's why I get this ready before instead of being landed. Alright, with that. Good to see. Brakes are working full by the way. Okay. No, this is Alpha 1 actually. So why did I see Bravo on there? Oh no, we gotta turn this one. You see the airport diagram, which helps. mixture full lead. It's about almost 2 hours, wasn't bad. Mags off. Master off. Lights off without getting hit by a truck. Thank you. Parking brake on. And let's get out and complain to this nutty driver over here. Hey, hey you two. Hey, get off my plane. What the heck's wrong with you? Can't you see there's a plane here, you idiots? Oh, and then there's another rear end accident right there. Alright, cool. Well, at Grand Prairie, I'm just gonna go this way now. Yeah. Alright, that was interesting. Well, let's look at a human being's perspective here. Well, my plane now has an insurance claim on it. And, oh, by the way, you are clear. You are safe to get out of the aircraft. Probably dead by now, but you're safe. Okay, where you land at. Over here on the left. Right near this river, if you will. And you can actually park the plane on the grass and pitch your tent right near it. So they allow that as well. But the main gathering place, if you're not doing that, so you can... I don't know if you can camp over here. I think it's just the fire pit here, honestly. There's like a table and stuff. They don't show it here, but there's a table and a fire pit. We'll see. Try pulling back a little quicker this time. I think I got it. There you go. There's a loop for you, sir. Right rudder. Back on the throttle really fast. And there you go. Not realistic at all. But I ended up pretty good because you still see Assawamsett Pond there, which is my visual to get back to Plymouth. So there you go, sir. Award the kill. I hope you appreciated that. I'm getting a call from the FAA any second now. Any second. Steve, nice job. What the heck? Oh, did he wipe out? He looks like he's upside down, ladies and gentlemen. Steve is upside down. Wow. All right, I'm gonna head to the around the USA flights on the 172 earlier last summer. I like that area. So, can I do a loop? Is there a tip attached to that loop? I don't know. Last time I did some stuff here, kind of went crazy. I don't know. What will we give for a loop? Oh, that's cool. You wanted to. I'm just throwing this out there. Not that you have to, but you can coordinate with the Virtual USA Flying Club. We have a couple events for October already, but definitely I'll promote that for you in the club there because we always just have Fly With Me events and stuff. So, I'm still intrigued at what that body is, Marty. There you go. He got it going on. He's just decorated for Halloween, and he has a ghost as pilot there, so that's cool. Nice job.
Thanks so much.
Uh-oh. Hey, don't be doing that now. Doing that. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I don't know what it did there, but my frame's just like instantly went down big time. Alright, we'll fix it. We'll be fine. That's what I'm talking about. The streaming computer would probably do better at that point. It's really slow right now. Yes, I did tonight, so I can't say that I don't anymore, at least on the simulator, right? That means we're 500 feet above terrain, by the way. That's what that warning is. Alright, we gotta head back, see, plan, active, there we go. Yeah, come on, man. Oh, that far south. Okay, it's cool. Alright, we got a beer, 9 or...
Well, it's held up so far. Kind of surprised the stream is holding. That won't be for the whole ride. We'll just keep reconnecting. Hey, if you're patient, if that happens.
It was a good visual photography. So. That's Taunton. What's the freeware? I think I'm gonna be not down the feature. It just doesn't work well. No, it's not. In fact, my engine just quit. No. Bending directly ahead. Actually, sure. See if I got fuel. What's going on? Oh, we're so. Let me see what I can do on my end of things here. Give me a second. Create a dashboard. Streaming tools. Stream manager. There's something with a clip in it. But I have to be fast about this or I'm never gonna get it. Clip that. He landed somewhere else in between. That's fine. That's not a problem.
Just kind of marking off the route here. Scott, are you going? I'll need more water before I get to St. John's, I feel like.
Make sure you use the restroom often.
They can drink it all.
Firestone. Bridgestone. Test proving ground there. So this is the track I was talking about. That's on the section. So we're going to go north of that. Get back on track here. Leave the mixture out some more so they're getting higher. Very good. I can probably mark those in. Very sensitive.
Just spawn up. Another flying club member just spawned up a little late, but he's got an hour, so
I count him.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I was up to. I think it's 22. 4 controllers and 18 pilots.
That's what I had with that one. Yep. All right. So keep
Probably
it
gonna
count.
be the final unless another person shows up soon.
That is true.
Wednesday number there, guys.
Yeah.
Nice job.
I think that was that bad for Wednesday. Yeah. We're stalling. That's what we're doing. All right. Well, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. And I am doing something. They've landed this driveway. Let's try it. Best go at speed 68. So we gotta move down here. I'm not gonna make that wrong. All right. If we have to, we'll start it over. Or maybe we'll figure this out in the parking lot over here. Here we go. No flaps landing. Yep. Oh, the GPS wasn't working for you at first, and my keyboard didn't work at all for flaps. So we're doing good today.
Down this path here a little bit more. We are linked through GPS, so we're going to be fine either way.
Interesting. History of it. Alright. Check out this. Checking for a Vancouver, Washington. Oh, there is. It's right outside Port. Boy, this sucks. Alright. You want to do some New England driving? Let's try this. Ready? Oh. I see what they were doing. It's closed anyways. Because of an accident, so you can't even do it. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's go in the field. Let's go in the field. Way too fast. Oh no! Brakes! Brakes! Woo! Emergency landing! And we nailed it. I should have turned the batteries off and stuff. I had time. That is Bravo 1. To this, good to see. Brakes are working. Oh, by the way. Okay. No, this is Alpha 1 actually. So why did I see Bravo 1 there? Oh no, we gotta try this one. See the airport diagram, which helps. So anyways, we're going to take out the Bonanza tonight, and you know what that means. I get to use this video again. Hit it! It's Perte, the Bonanza. It's more like 65. Got some birds off the left there. Okay, throttles out again. I think I just glide this in. It's a nice tree right there. Okay, flaring. And I just turned off FS realistic because I'm an idiot. Okay, we're all good. Uh-oh, we have an issue. Houston, we have an issue. That is Bravo 1 to this, so good to see. Brakes are working full, by the way. Okay. No, this is Alpha 1 actually. So why did I see Bravo 1 there? Oh no, we gotta check this one. You see the airport diagram, which helps. Hi, but
170 to 5 miles, clear visual on Tucson right going forward.
Marker. Taxi off to the right, figure out where we're going after that. Just on the right somewhere. Alright, everyone. Throttle is going out.
142, contact tower 118.5.
Traffic 9.
Self-service, 100 low lead, $6.25 a gallon. What's Plymouth's price? See if this guy has that. I gotta see if I'm gonna make some profit here. Because I do want to kind of fill up. $6.50 at Plymouth. So I will make a... I mean, at that point, I was even thinking, oh, maybe I'll just go to North Central, because I still want to get to North Central. That's my hometown airport from back in the day. And, yeah, I couldn't do anything, so I just called it a 3. There was an instructor there with a student that was like, oh, you're using 8900, because like, that's the plane you use. See that I cleared up quite a bit, because, of course, after I leave the airport, it's going to clear up. Plymouth is now currently clear, but you can definitely see where this weather's coming from. Even that lifted a little.
think this is a great opportunity for the Pilot Club to meet flight sim enthusiasts, to network with other developers and communities, and to promote the hobby of flight simulation.
The atmosphere is absolutely electric. Love it. If you're a beginner, if you're an expert, if you're trying to meet new people, if you want to get your hands on some pretty awesome hardware, this is the place to be. I could not recommend this enough to everyone else. This is just an awesome opportunity to hang out.
It gets together our entire hobby, everyone interested, everything from fixed wing, helicopter, virtual reality, everything in between. It brings us all to one place to collaborate on ideas and bring us all together.
It is a great opportunity if you are a serious flight simmer to meet the developers, to meet the flight sim communities, to see the new products that are coming out, to actually test them, to connect and enhance and continue this great hobby of flight simulation.
Every year we're getting bigger and bigger. There are more and more vendors here, more sim experiences to be a part of.
Brakes! Brakes! Emergency landing! And we nailed it. I wish I'd turned the batteries off and stuff if I had time. It's interesting. The history of it. Interesting.
Alright. You wanted to, I'm just throwing this out there, not that you have to, but you can coordinate with the Virtual USA Flying Club. We have a couple events for October already, but definitely I'll promote that for you in the club there, because we always just have Fly With Me events and stuff. So, I'm still intrigued at what that body is, Marty. There you go. He got it going on. He's just decorating for Halloween, and he has a ghost in his pilot there, so that's cool. Nice job. Alright. Self-service. 100 low lead. $6.25 a gallon. What's Plymouth's price? See if this guy back there has that. I gotta see if I'm gonna make some profit here. Because I do want to kind of throw it there. $6.50 at Plymouth. So, I will make a...
Just spawn up. Another flying club member just spawned up a little late, but he's got an hour, so
I count him.
yeah. No, I'm trying to remember what I was up to. I think it's 22. 4 controllers and 18 pilots.
That's what I had with that one. Yep. All right. So keep
Probably
it
gonna be the final if another person shows up.
That is true. Yeah.
Nice job.
I think that was that bad for a Wednesday. Yeah.
We are. Just ate a bug. Literally ate a bug. Just went in my mouth. Protein.
And I just turned off FS Wednesday because I'm an idiot. Okay. We're all good. Uh-oh. We have an issue. Houston, we have an issue.
They call this thing a night, but thank you for the excitement, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm actually kind of glad that we had a little challenge there, so thank you. Thank you. By the way, this stream will be archived on the Eric Flight YouTube channel if you want to check out those attempts there. Steve is back, everyone. I think he might be joining us again. And Somtress is out in the distance.
Well, it's held up so far. Kind of surprised the stream is holding.
All right, finally. Sorry, so much scenery. It takes that long to load, believe it or not. I got like crap loads of scenery, like over like 1,200. And I know it sounds like a lot, but it makes the sim better. For me, at least, it does. But we're loading up in Lawrence, Mass, and we're good. All right, hopefully the landing gear thing will work now too. But all right, sorry about that big thing. I don't control crash desktops. I wish I did. Let's get right back in the air here. We're at Lawrence, Mass. Kilo Lima Whiskey Mike. We're going to depart and go straight here. So, long night, but I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit here. So, all right, seat track back locked. Let me put the tablet up there for you. That might help so you can see what the hell I'm looking at. Here we go. Seat track back lock. Avionics off. Autopilot's off. AC off. Prop high RPM. Cycle that. Good. All right, throttle slight. And brakes are set. We're not calling clear prop till we start. Master alternator on. Beacon on. Okay. Looking pretty good. Avionics shouldn't be on. There you go. Throttle slight. Brakes clear. Beacon on. Fuel pump on. I'm gonna do full rich. Prime the engine here. There you go. And down. Fuel pump. We're gonna leave it on. And clear prop.
Clear prop.
Never been able to get my voice to be back in FS realistic. I've tried. It just, the newer version is they don't let you edit the WAV files. But all right, very good. Mixture lean, mags to start. We did that. Oil pressure in the green. Fuel pump going off, and the fuel pressure is still good. Light test required. We'll turn nav on at this time. Seatbelt harnesses, heat vent, defrost, good. Avionics on, set. We have to get this window back here. So let me resize it again. Again, I haven't had a crash desktop in a long time on this, so I'm really sorry about that, but not much I could do. And when I'm loading that much scenery, that's how long it takes. But again, I do lack my scenery. So, alright, good. And how much fuel do we have? Probably more like 90. Only go 97%. All right, here we go. This on maps. Kind of like leaving that on maps now. All right, seatbelt harness, seat vent, frost, avionics, ATIS at Lawrence, Mass is 12675. And we might have to talk to Boston Approach again because this is Class Delta, so. Okay, let's get the weather.
Lawrence Airport information, Yankee 1600 Zulu. Wind 314 at Niner. Visibility 10.
Oops.
Sky condition 12,600 feet scattered. Temperature -8. Dew point 10. Altimeter 29.59. Visual runway tree 2 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 2. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Yankee. Lawrence Airport information, Yankee 1600 Zulu. Wind 314 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition 12,600 feet scattered. Temperature -8. Dew point 10.
Got what we need. Got Yankee.
Visual runway tree 2 in use.
Alright, back to guard. You know what that means if you watched the stream before.
You're on guard with
Checklist here. Altimeter set. Transponder, alt squawk. Looks good. We're at 1200 again because we're VFR as of now. ADSB is on, radio test. We'll test it. I gotta connect back to that sim. Connect. I'm not gonna change the flight plan because it would have been good. Just make sure we're connected a little more. Alright. Lights as required. Brakes test. I'm gonna test the way out. Okay, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna go to 3-2. But I do have to get taxi clearance here because this is a Class Delta. So let me get in contact with Boston Approach, which is 133. Zeroing that out. And he was busy last time, probably because he had a lot of traffic in Logan.
330 from the airport.
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to be closed by the time you're down, so frequency change approved.
Alright, so we might be on our own again. Boston Approach, November 513 Echo Foxtrot.
Go ahead.
Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, we're at the apron at Lawrence, Massachusetts, requesting clearance VFR, departure to the northeast, direct to Charlie Yankee, Romeo, Quebec, VFR.
513 Echo Foxtrot, you can depart at your own risk. I'm going to be closing in probably 2 or so minutes.
Roger, just wanted to check with you. Thank you.
No problem. Right. Delta 2223, radar contact, climb maintain 14,000.
Alright, so let's go to Lawrence Tower,
2,700,
and we'll RC TAF channel.
Air Canada 417, turn right heading 180.
Air
Canada 901, what altitude did I give you? I forgot.
Okay, so we gotta go runway 32, which is right there. So we're going to Alpha Charlie. Alright, so orange traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot at on the apron. I'm gonna taxi runway 32 via Alpha Charlie. Lawrence. Okay, park and off. And brakes good. Alright, I wanna take a right actually. Tobii tracker on. Hopefully this is all gonna work by the way. It's a little scenery. It's usually when I hear that little glitch in sound, that's when I kinda know that's maybe on its way out. So again, I appreciate it if you come back, or if you did come back, but I get it. So I don't get to control that. We're gonna make our way, oh, I got a van that went through me. Nice. Gonna make our way to Trois-Rivières, Quebec. Even if I stay up a little bit after midnight, it's gonna be a late night on a school teaching night, but we'll make it happen. Alright, we'll do a run up down here, and then we'll depart. Get things set up here. One more taxi. Set the altitude to 8,500. Back to Charlie. Yankee. Romeo. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're all set there. We're going to do the run up really fast here. Tobii tracker off so I don't drive you insane. Brakes are set. Fuel set to the proper tank. We're good. Alright, trim set for takeoff. We'll have to double check that. So, electronic trim works. Wheel works. Good. Alright, a little high again. I don't like that. Sorry about there in real life. Okay. Flight controls. Gonna be the box. Free and correct. Instruments, turn coordinators in the middle, no flag. Heading coordinator should be about where it is. Furnace feels good. Altimeter is good. Horizon is good. Airspeed is good. Annunciator lights are working. Alternate air, test and close. I'm gonna say that works. Mixture rest power. Good enough. 2,000 RPM. Set the parking brake. 2,000 RPM. Check the mags again. Right. Back to 12. Now, they do have customs at Trois-Rivières. Left. Back to both. No second prop. RPM down. RPM up. Check the oil pressure. Make sure that that's going down and up. Down. Up. Okay, good. And then one final time, make sure that no oil is leaking along the windshield. Make sure there's no oil coming out of control pitch prop and up. good. All right, vacuum is good. Amps turning slightly. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, all temperatures in the green. Idling. And we're good. All right, back to 1,000. Pre-takeoff, high RPMs, mixture best power, fuel pump on. Gear override is okay. Pitot heat is required. We're turning that on. Heading indicator compass, good. Turn squawk 1200, good. AC off, doors, windows, landing light on, strobes on. And we're good to go. Alright, so I want to skip the takeoff plan because we already did that at Taunton. But I will say that we'll rotate at 79. Rotate at 70. Best glide 79 and climb at 80, at 90 once we retract the gear, once there's no available emergency landing runway available, if you will. Alright, so with that, Lawrence traffic, Arrow 3 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 32, departure to the northwest. Lawrence, wow, that was a lot. Alright, I just want to get up in the air so I can have a chance of getting this flight done, and hopefully no more crash test stops, because that might kill the flight for tonight. So I'm hoping we're good. I'm gonna try to make it birds. We got birds. TLBI tracker. Thank you. Alright, we're in the middle. All available runway. We try to use as much as we can so that we have time. And with that, full throttle. Right rudder. 'Continue on our way to Trois-Rivières. Again, sorry about that, but I load so much scenery that some people might find it foolish, but that's how long it takes to load. I have the whole northeast part of the United States and Quebec loaded, so that's almost that's over 1,000 pieces of scenery. So, all right, direct to nav. We're gonna set that to GPS. Autopilot on. Set it to nav. Heading on. And we're speed. Switch that to this. Looking pretty good. All right, everything's on. Auto, the autopilot has taken over. So happens.
Automatic pilot.
It's doing something weird, actually. Auto, you're going nuts, man.
There it is.
Woo. All right, I'm gonna have to manually take over. It's going nuts.
I'll go back to the passengers.
Autopilot's going nuts, everyone. Autopilot's going nuts. All right, let's try to do it with the buttons. Heading on. Nav. Speed is where it's messing up. Let's hope that's gonna work. Now keep an eye on it. Again, the autopilot's a little wonky on this. It's an older autopilot. Give it a chance. Looks like decent now. Speed's could be a little better. All right, looking better now. There. All right, we're back on track, and hopefully we're gonna make it there relatively quick. It's probably gonna be after, which I'm not a big fan of, but I want to try to do the flight. So, Lawrence, Mass behind us. Kind of a little tough city in Massachusetts. Not not the most prosperous in a way. The schools there are taken over by the state, so it kind of tells you it could be better. Again, as I was saying before I was really interrupted the crash desktop, you know when you hit New Hampshire, you start seeing notes. Annie, your tablet off. Just gonna check your They say dial back the prop, but I'm good. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Should be okay. Fuel pump off. Checking that fuel pressure still good. Insurance good. Taxi lead light off. Got the lead light on. All right, we are good to go. So here's what happened. Did depart from Taunton. Went north. I had to take a circle to gain some altitude above the Bravo, because I get Bravo transition mentioned away. Then I went through, and then right about here we did crash the desktops. Then it took me forever to load from Lawrence, Massachusetts. So now we're leaving from Lawrence, going all the way to Trois-Rivières, Charlie Yankee Romeo Quebec. That's our goal. But we'll do what we can, keep this thing going. Thank you if you came back or you're watching, because it took me a while to reload it. Good now. Out there in the distance is Steck Farm. I don't know if we can see that. So restricted airfield. Manchester is going to be coming up off our left. Bypass there. That's the city. I don't see the airport. Oh, the airport's right over here. Manchester, New Hampshire. I don't know what caused the crash the desktop. It was one of those memory errors that we used to get all the time. You also would have done that Intercom this time, 122.8. Now that we're outside the Delta. And there we go. Approach just signed off, so that's why he's just like, you can be on your own. I'd have to check it because it is a class Delta. FSLTL traffic as well. Oh, excuse me. Hey, yawn. Thought I'd be like getting there by now. Thought I'd have like an hour left, but it says we have 2 hours and 10 minutes left. I don't know. It's going to get faster though. Cruise. I'm going to leave this at 2,500 RPMs. Manifold pressure dropping because we're climbing. I'm going to lead off the mixture again. This thing tends to lean a lot more than other aircraft I usually fly. Even in real life it does. I mean, look at that engine gas temperature there. Manchester, New Hampshire. Distance. Maybe that's what I was loading that I had a problem with memory. I don't know. Lost looked glorious though. In 2024, I was seeing if they have anything coming up on it, but it doesn't look like it. Last time we heard about them was the update 1.2.8.0. 17 days ago, so I thought there'd be a development update, especially seeing them after the holidays. I don't know when the next development update will be. And we'll find out that information. I don't see it, but they got some work to do, and we might fly 2024. I might get itchy on doing it again. I think that was on guard because we are monitoring guard. Pretty good here, doing out the check here. Oil temperatures the green, pressures the green. We're charged with the alternator. Fuel pressure is good with the fuel pump off. Airspeed's looking decent for a climb. And we're on our way, so this should maybe be out, hopefully like an hour and a half by the time we're cruising. Probably more. We'll have to see. But we do what we can. Man, Mark Cole's been out there forever. He's gonna become like a, I don't know you, but I see you on the Microsoft Flight Simulator server all the time. So, get Manchester, New Hampshire out there. All right, we're at cruise altitude and it's holding. So let's kick it back to 2,500 RPM, and we're gonna leave the manifold pressure where it is. Keep this thing going. Ground speed's not bad. It's about an hour 40 something minutes, yeah. So that makes sense. But that means that we're going to be up until about 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. So where's the DD? Yeah, it's Eastern Standard. Give me a second, because I'm confused now. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Oh. Again, welcome to the broadcast. If you're watching, I appreciate you watching. We had a crash desktop issue, and now we're on our way again from Lawrence, Massachusetts, all the way to Trois-Rivières, Quebec. Again, I decided just to fly out there because when I want to practice the arrow again for my, hopefully, last complex endorsement lesson, and then I can fly these in real life. It'll be an arrow too, though, and I plan on taking a video of that. I am going to try posting some more videos. It's a new year and it's a new time, so on my other channel that does make money, again, I'm going to try to do 8. The Eric Flight, I'd like to do 1 real life video a month because I have a lot of backlog video. So I'm going to see. But I might start on that this weekend. And it'll be old video, but it'll be new to you. So I think that one of the ones I want to do maybe first, I would go into my head, is when I camped out at Parliament Field shortly before my brother passed, sadly, but it would be nice to do that because I actually did stuff on that day and camped out, and it was cool. It's my only camping trip in the plane. So I'm hoping I can get that made and be like a vlog. But I got a bunch of flights that I can post. It's just a matter of getting time to edit. I edited a video on the Eric DIY channel, which is the one that makes the money for flying, the major part of it, and reviewed the dash cam of my car. So do product reviews, and I also do like if I work on something around the house, I think people would be interested in learning how to do it to save some money and do it themselves and really see what's involved. I post videos like that. That's paid for everything. Real World Flying for now. Also, your generous support by watching the stream and stuff has added to it, but the main money maker is the Eric DIY channel. Come on now. All right. I don't mind you loading. Really. All right. We are in New Hampshire. We are flying up Charlie Yankee. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Right east of Manchester. Way above the Charlie, so nothing to worry about. We went 8,500 to go over Mount Lafayette and stuff there. I typed in 6,500, but the winds aloft seem to be pushing us further. 8,500 last time I checked. So, hour and a half to go. We can make this happen. And I got my ADS-B back because FSLTL was not loaded last time. Now it is. It's going to show you some real world traffic that's being pumped in to the simulator. Thought I'd see some VATSIM traffic, but it hasn't been showing the VATSIM traffic. There's VATSIM over at Manchester. Not much traffic in front of us. There's some snow up ahead too. I'll have to keep an eye on the clouds. But I wasn't able to get the last complex endorsement lesson in because the weather and the winds have been terrible here in the Northeast. Today might have been doable, but he's not available. He's supposed to call me about a Monday, which is actually his day of not instructing. But I just need probably one more flight just to show him that I'm good. And he's gonna probably sign off. That's what he said. So I feel very secure now. You know, that's the thing is like in the simulator you can fly all these planes, but if there's any way that you can get rule of flight training, it does make it more realistic and authentic. trying to block people I can't. I'm just saying. That's why I fly a lot of GA now. So, I don't like airliners like I did way back in my early youth. Because I'm always trying to say I'm practicing flying. And it does help. I don't care what people say about simulators. And generally ocean flying, I think it works. Alright. I also wanted to check out Nick Resla to see if he crashed in this or not. He's been having problems with X-Plane. His thing, so I'm going to check out his broadcast. You won't hear anything because I'll be meeting him. Let's see if he's still up here. Yeah, he's still up. Alright. Alright, very good. We also have someone else that's broadcasting out there. We'll give a shout out to Nick Resla. He always comes to my broadcast. World CFI pilot, future airline pilot. So he's working on getting his hours in and being a CFI as of now. So. And then I'm going to give a special shout out to Pure Luck, who's actually around the area where we're going to be landing. Canadian broadcaster. So, did that go through? It doesn't go through. So again, shout out. Metro Space is that way. There we go. He's from the area. I learned that when I was looking at his broadcast. I think I rated his broadcast. He was like, oh yeah, I'm from around there. And I was like, oh cool. But I traced my lineage in my family on my father's side all the way back to like 1690 in Quebec. Quebec and Coeur Nicolette. And also there was that related person from the 1690s. I'm trying to go all the way back to the founding of Quebec City. But we had other family that settled in Newville, Quebec. So it looks like they came down from Quebec City, came down through New Hampshire over the ages. Now we're in Massachusetts, Rhode Island. There's also some in, I think, North Carolina. We actually have a connection there. But I'm a little estranged from my father's family, so that doesn't help in researching here. Concord Municipal, we've landed there in real life. Took Anthony Wicked there, another broadcaster. He's also a bandmate before we both started streaming on Twitch. And that's how we reconnected, so it was kind of cool to see him on Twitch. Check him out. He does horror streams and stuff like that. Horror gaming streams, that is. But a very good friend of mine. We went to Concord together, so that's what reminded me of that. That was a nice flight, to be honest with you. But, again, when I fly for real now, I try to do things. Like, I want to do things, so real-world flags have been few and far in between, but we get the complex endorsement. Then we're going to try saving some money and doing more interesting flights. So, oh, that's alright. Yeah, how's it working now? Because I'm looking at your broadcast. Everything seems a little wonky. Airplanes for sale. Oh, I just got an email from the Taunton Flying Club. They have like 172, and there's like 11 members. They were asking if I was still interested, and I said yes. But I think last time I checked in that they wanted $11,000 to join on, and then you pay a fee for how much you fly. So I'd have to double check everything before you think about that. I did say yes to stay in the queue, if you will. Yeah. So I don't know if I'd do it because I mean with 11 members, but it is Taunton, so it is closer to me. It's one of the oldest flying clubs in the country, I think. But I'd probably do that if it had more flying availability and was a little cheaper. It's definitely closer, and then I'd still go rent out of Alpha 1 here and there when I would fly out Piper. Oh, they are. Yeah. Totally overpriced compared to what we were seeing years ago. I agree with you. You can find a good deal, but the ones that are usually cheap, like 40, 30,000, are like 152s, and that's if the engine's near TBO. So it's like 1,900 hours on the engine, and you're like, oh, okay, so I got like 100 hours maybe. Yep. Yep. Well, there's some ridiculous asking prices too. That just seems ridiculous. You can buy an Arrow for like I think 160,000, depending on. But again, I want a fixed gear if I'm gonna buy one, because I don't want to pay more for insurance with the way I fly. If I was all about speed and commuting with it, and I could write some of it off my taxes like that, then I'd think about retractable gear. But I will be able to fly the Arrow. Zach, I mean, I understand it's a little bit more intricate than the 172, but you gotta pick what's for your mission. You know what I'm saying? All right, off our left there's a speedway over here. And that only means one thing. You see the speedway, and Laconia is coming up ahead. And then I expected this overcast low, which is supposed to be at 2,200. Yeah, you can negotiate, but usually they start really high and then they get ridiculous, thinking that, oh, it's usually people that say, well, I don't have to sell it, but I'll see if I can get like this amount of money from somebody, you know. Okay, Laconia, current conditions according to Sky Vector, gust in the 17th from 250. 10 square miles clear, which makes sense, but then you go just a little north of that, and it starts getting overcast at 2,700, so that's why you see these clouds, but we should be above it at 8,500, and we might be VFR. Can't remember if it's on the top or over the top. Let me research this. That's how I keep it straight. We're on the on top. VFR on top. So, do you have to be cleared for that? What's VFR over the top? There's one that you have to be cleared for, and there's one that you don't have to. Alright, so it's VFR over the top. I always get that. Two terms, VFR on the top is when you're in IFR and you want to do VFR, because you're over clouds. And then VFR over the top is for VFR. There you go. Yeah. I get them confused, so that's why I keep researching it and trying to get it in my head. I get that. Do you ever, I mean, how much faster do you want than the 172? This thing cruises at a true airspeed of 137, but again, it's retractable gear, so you could be paying more for insurance and maintenance. And then the Piper Archer is a little slower than this, but it's fixed gear. So again, a lot of people, when I was looking online about like that, purchasing one, 182 would be good for you. I think 182 would fit you, because that what's the true airspeed on that? That's got to be around what this is, but it has fixed gear, you know? Yeah, I got you. It's a little roomier too. It's a little beefier. Then there's always the Cirrus. If I had money, I haven't flown a Cirrus yet, but I really like the Cirrus, and I don't mean to be a pompous person with that. But here's that speedway that we saw in real life when I flew to Laconia, and they got spooked because it pointed out that a twin. Yeah, just remember that costs more money with insurance and everything. You got two engines, so it's not just one. If one's past due or problem, you gotta maintain two, not one. And that's the only thing. If you could swing that, by all means, you know, they do get expensive. They do NASCAR there and stuff, if I remember right. Going out here again, Nick Resla territory again. You have a place up here. They're a little bit of Osaki. I don't know. I really like I like driving up to New Hampshire, so I've been flying here in the simulator more. But I haven't done a lot of things in New Hampshire other than Parland Field camping when I flew up here. So, and again, my flight school, I gotta talk to my instructor because he's the chief flight instructor, so I have to see if he would be okay with me renting a plane for longer than 4 hours to do those missions. And If not, there's a 152 in New Bedford that I might get signed out at. Okay, he probably, I mean, we're friends too. Like, we worked together before I actually took flight lessons. So he knows kind of like that I like to do that once in a while, and I don't abuse the privilege, you know, like I fly for a good couple hours, unless it's the islands. But I guess some people are just kind of taking it for like 1 hour of flight and then not really making as much profit. And they like to see you fly a couple hours if you're going to take it for a long time, which makes sense. But we'll see. All right, here are those overcast clouds coming in. See, I think the Cirrus, to me, and again, haven't flown one in real life yet, but it has a little bit of everything. It's fast. It's fixed gear. It's controllable pitch prop still, except you don't control it, so it's uncontrollable pitch prop. It's built into the throttle there. The gas, you know, burning 13 gallons per hour. That's a little expensive, but the whole thing is that everyone thinks that you're a pompous jerk if you fly one. And I don't know, but see, I'm inspired because there's this guy on YouTube that I haven't watched his videos in a long time, but I think it's called Nico's Wings on YouTube. Yeah, it is. So let me send this out there. Check this guy out. He flies for business though, so he's probably able to take that off his taxes. But he seems like a good dude. He's pretty down to earth with things. I mean, he obviously has some money, but he flies for business and he does all these things with it, and he makes it look really cool to own a Cirrus and do things with it, you know? I can't remember if he's Greek or whatever, but by a Longitude. Big plane. I'd think it's Cirrus if I had money. And only because, again, it has everything. It has speed. It has the fixed gear. The maintenance is up there, obviously, a little bit more. But parachute I could care less about. It's nice to have, I guess. But once you pull that, you're going to be totally complete. So, all right, take another check around here. Manifold pressure's good. RPM's kicking it. Oil temp, oil pressure good. Alternator's good. Suction's good. Fuel pressure's good. How's our gas? Probably gotta switch to the right now. So fuel pump on. Switch to the right. And off. Fuel pressure's still good. Alright. Now as you can see, we're getting to Laconia, Lake Winnipesaukee. It's right there. Nice airport to land into. There's that little hill though you gotta worry about. But went up there in the summer, drove up there. And they have this cool arcade up there. My wife, I think, was getting bored. She left after about an hour and a half, but I could have stayed there for hours playing pinball and old arcade games. Yeah. Maintenance, fuel, and insurance. I would say it's fun spot. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You asked me about the little car things, which they still have, because my daughter rode on. But again, I remember going someplace up here as a kid. I don't remember if I thought it was Fun Spot. I don't think it was, because it had like a big thing of bowling and stuff like that, and I can't remember what it was called for that. I mean, I must have been like 10 or 11, so maybe it closed down. But it had like bowling alley, like a huge bowling alley, and it had like video games and stuff. And I thought it was Fun Spot, but I still liked Fun Spot, by the way. Yeah, that'd be a cool thing. A flat pier, spend the day there. Little arcade games. There's also that diner, Route, I think it's 104 Diner. It's pretty cool. That's like a whole series of restaurants in New Hampshire. There's a bunch of diners like that. They're all like the same company. As we go fly Laconia, that is freeware add-on scenery. And it looks like a realistic thing, to be honest with you. I dare not mention the FBL because they did say there was a $50 restaurant charge. So if you really have to go, you have to go. You can always use Nature's toilet too, I'm just saying. Which doesn't cost anything. But here's the clouds we're gonna get for a while, and then I wonder if there's still snow up in Trois-Rivières area. There is. In fact, there's more. I'll show you this. So I just downloaded the last weather. So we might see some snow, but gonna get there. Mount Washington looked pretty good on weather last time I checked. Now it's minimum VFR. So top of the mountain, or the mountain station, I should say, Mount Washington. Winds are 220 at 4 knots, 6 square miles. Visibility is haze. Overcast 2,500. And Caledonia County, which is a little north of that, overcast 2,400. So we're going to be seeing clouds for quite a while here. And even Trois-Rivières minimum VFR now. Snow, overcast 3,000. So we're going to have to figure something out. See if we can punch through anything. So it might get interesting a bit. Got about an hour and 20. I'm trying to book it out there, so. What does that say? Photo extension off. That would probably be if I push this button, which we did last lesson. I did the gear lever here, the emergency gear lever. That's if the thing doesn't go down. You push this forward, and basically it's a hydraulic pump that pumps and gets the gear down, and then you can always retract it back up. So you push it down, and then you can do the emergency, and it'll retract down. He pulled the fuse to the landing gear to emulate that, and then we retract it back up, and then we push that thing up, and it goes up. So again, that's why complex endorsement. Everyone's like, "Oh, I was right. You have to do all that in America," but it's actually a good thing to understand the whole system and know what's going on. You know? And it didn't take me that long. I'm 3.2 flight hours in on the Arrow 2. We're almost already there for the complex. It's a bigger Warrior and a slightly more powerful Archer with retractable landing gear control fish prop. That's pretty much what it is. Long stream tonight. Thought I'd be almost done by now. It's okay. I'm gonna get there. Hour and 19 minutes to go. Seems like it always happens on school nights too. It's alright. Gotta get through this. Kinda want to be in bed by 11:30. Rejected, denied. Because the simulator was being naughty.
Oh, drat these computers. They're so naughty and so complex. I could pinch them.
So, haven't had a crash test up in a while, though. Ready to fly over these clouds for quite a while. All the way to Quebec. We'll see if we can get through them. Except if we can't, we're going to have a little bit of a problem. Terminal air forecast. Broken at 3,000 time to time between 9 o'clock p.m. and 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now it says snow and overcast at 3,000. So we'll see. See if we can punch a hole in once I get there closer, and we'll get down low. The other problem with owning a plane, actually, is hangar space nowadays. Like, I wouldn't want to leave the plane out on a tie down. At North Central, I saw some horror things. I landed there in the winter, and like they had some heavy snow and wind, and one of the planes there, it like smashed on the ground. Now they do put tires underneath the tie downs, so that way if it hits the ground, it kind of rebounds off the tire. But like this thing got smashed, and I was thinking, oh man, never want to be on tie downs because of that. All right, I'll be right back. But hangars can be ridiculously expensive too. I think Taunton was up to like $400 a month to rent one, and it was like one of them. I'll be right back. I'm gonna blow my nose like usual. My sinuses. Be right back. Tie downs are the cheap part though, because some places only charge like $75 a month to tie it down. But like I said, in North Central, this guy's plane, it because the wind, he tied it down too, but it hit the ground and smashed it pretty good, so he had some damage. So I don't feel good about not having a hangar. You know what I mean? Because then you're paying more fees for that anyways. It would have been better just to have the hangar in the first place. But hangar space is hard to find and not cheap in a lot of places. unless you're in Idaho. This guy in Idaho posted on Facebook that he got hangar space for like $175 a month, and I'm like, it's a steal. And I understand some places are cheaper, but man, $175 a month for hangar space. I thought that was amazing. And then, if you are well off, even buying a hangar, I'm gonna have to pull my nose over back, sorry. If you have cash, you can buy a hangar that's being sold like at Taunton again. I'm gonna use that as an example. Lots of people try to get off Taunton because the management was terrible, and this guy was trying to sell his hangar for like $30,000 to $40,000. But the thing is at Taunton, at least from what I heard, and I can't verify this, but I heard that when you buy property there, property's yours, like the hangar's yours, but that after so many years, Taunton owns it. So it's like you lease the land, but for some reason there was something in there that they would take ownership of your stuff after a number of years. So it's like, well, that doesn't make sense at all. So I get the land lease, I get having to pay the land lease, but we got McSquirts up there. I don't even want to ask. He's in a 152. Hour and 15 minutes to go. It's about 12:30 midnight Eastern Standard Time. Oh, to be young again, not have to worry. It's all right. I was up to about 1:30 last night editing videos. Again, trying in the year 2025 to go back to making a little bit more money so I can fly more in real life and not have to worry. I still make money every month, that's the good news. But it's tough, man, and it's tough to keep talking about it, but like seriously, this is how I do it. The YouTube videos. Streaming helps a little bit. I appreciate everyone coming out and supporting. Definitely my subscribers, appreciate you. But all that totals up to I can fly a plane. So, and I've been very blessed over the years. It just, I think I got a little spoiled during the COVID time because there were more people staying home. And so I was making like $700-800 a month just on the YouTube videos. And it was like I was flying like 2 to 3 times a month at least. And it was amazing. The kids are older too, so that I knew that was going to happen. But it'd be nice to have that money just saved up and say, okay, I can go flight whenever I want to as long as I can fit it in. And the whole reason I want the complex endorsement is, one, to get it, be complex endorsement. 2, seeing that you need the complex endorsement to fly the Arrow 2 at the flight school, that one's a little bit more available than 172s, 152s, because it's not a private pilot aircraft to rent. I mean, like getting your private. It's not a student pilot aircraft to rent, because you need a private pilot for your rent. So that's also another reason why I didn't want to get the complex endorsement done. But alright, we're about to go fly over the outskirts of Mount Lafayette, so that's what you're seeing down here. And Mount Washington you're not seeing, but it would be out there in the distance. Over there somewhere, so we'll see if we can see it on the way past. Yeah. I like the paint that I did in delivery here. And I just followed one of their templates and made it my own. It's a lot easier that way. But a lot of deliveries are not transferring over in 2024. That's what sucks. And the Piper Warrior one did, but the lights don't work on the model, so you don't see beacon, apps, or anything like that. So Just Flight's got to fix that model, and maybe then it will work. This doesn't work at all. Well, I shouldn't say at all. You can see outside the aircraft just fine, but in 2024, everything in here is lost textures. Even the default one, it's all lost textures, so you can't read gauges or anything. So I'm hoping that more developers, and I understand that they don't have full access to everything, I'm hoping that more developers will get on the 2024 I need to fix my aircraft bandwagon, so we can actually fly this stuff. And also, if they open up modding, because they allow you to download the aircraft, that would be cool. Kind of did that already in the WB Sim 172 mod, because it does work if you tell 2024 to get rid of the newest Steam gauge and download the 2020 and stream that one. So that's what I kind of see about modding. If they allow you to download whatever aircraft you want to mod, and then they mod it from there. I can see that being a possibility, and that way you only stream what you need to stream. So far, that hasn't been good at all. All right, let's get an updated pressure setting up at Mount Washington Regional, and that'd be 118,525. I still have to make the Mount Washington Regional sometime, so maybe this summer. That's a big overcast load there. Altimeter 2970, so way off there. There we go. Alright, back to guard.
You're on guard, Whip.
Been at this for a while. I thought I'd be pretty much getting close to done by now, but we got a little over an hour to go still. So probably 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, real time. We got real world weather, but not real world time, because I want to see daytime conditions. On our way still to Quebec. Not that you can see much for we're going VFR. What was it again? Over the top. Which is not the safest. But kind of saw the weather and said this is what we're going to have to do tonight. Mountains and everything. Real life, I probably wouldn't do this, to be honest with you. Unless you definitely know that it's going to be clear up ahead and that you have multiple ways of getting out of it. But it is what it is, and I definitely get flight following if I was doing this in real life. Huh. Oh, yeah. Tip pilot should have the skills and qualification to navigate using instruments. So it does mean instrument rating, but it does help, you know. Yeah, no. But the biggest thing to do is to do a 180 back if you're having problems. Get out of the cloud there. Don't just keep going forward so it's going to clear up. And make sure that you study your weather before you do anything. So, head picture. Alright. Alright, fuel. Looking decent. We're still in the right tank. Now, this thing burns about 10.4 gallons per hour. So not too shabby. It's a little bit more than 172, but it goes faster. I really gotta look over the POH for the Arrow 2 once I get going on that too. Like done with the comics. Just to know every little thing. I like to study it. Keep the speed going. There's where Cody was. And Mount Washington. Probably over. I'll try to find it. It's over here. It's Mount Lafayette's over here, so I thought Mount Washington would be over there. Yeah. So we're not seeing it. The highest point in New England, we are not seeing it. You see some Mount Lafayette there, and this big cloud coming up from there too. That cloud just grew up instantly. Probably gonna have to go around that cloud. So I'll get my heading ready just in case. That way, if I have to get out of this cloud. look at these things. We got about an hour and 12 minutes ago, which is still amazing. If you think about it, because the overall flight from Taunton, right where I live in Massachusetts, right around there, to Quebec, like halfway to Quebec City, past Montreal, it only takes you about an hour 40 to. So, pretty interesting. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose again, sorry. It's just the dry air and stuff. It plays with my sinuses. Be right back. Alright, back. So I'm gonna switch this to heading. And I'll switch it back to nav after. That's how you do it in real life. Yeah. Well, that's just the way it is, man. You know, again, look at the median price, though, because there's some people out there that are just ridiculously asking for ridiculous prices. And again, I think it's mostly because I don't have to sell, but the market's hot right now. So let me see if I can get this ridiculous sum for my plane, and I'll just buy a newer one or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy for planes, though. There are some deals out there here and there, but you gotta be skeptical. And again, a lot of the lower priced aircraft are the ones that are almost TBO done, you know? They're almost timed out on the engine. Alright, Mount Lafayette, off our right here. Let's see a little bit of it at least. The other thing I'm floating an idea is maybe camping up here this summer with my son. They have a campground right down here to the left of Mount Lafayette, and you can actually go up some mountains and trails and stuff. So it's in Franconia over there. So we might try doing a camping trip to New Hampshire. First time in New Hampshire for that, other than me going to Parliament Field, which I loved. It was cool to go in there, fly in there for a day. Nick Resel, you tried meeting me there. But you were a little late. I woke up early. And it's probably good that you didn't see me because I was coming down with COVID at that point. It was not a good time. I started coughing like that night. And I was like, oh, I must have like, you know, allergies or something. And then, sure enough, I get home and test positive for COVID. I think the next morning. So, gave it to my daughter. It was pretty bad. Gave it to my daughter. Then everything with my brother happened too, so that sucked. So Mount Washington there, up to the difference. 1.5 million. I think so too, yeah. But as long as you have and you trust this, even on Facebook Marketplace, you can find some people selling aircraft, but you want to get that thing checked out. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same with any plane, to be honest with you. But there are some people that are just like they're getting older. And they offer their plane at a decent price, you know, so they're still gonna make money, but they have a little bit of a heart. So yeah, Facebook Marketplace, you'd still probably have to get it checked out. Most of it's like private pilot 172s, 152s. There was a Mooney on there too, and then obviously there's Facebook groups too. But I'm in no way looking to buy a plane right now. I want to just get back to flying for fun again. In my case, renting's the better option because I have a family and stuff and don't fly enough to really justify owning one. But in your case, you know, someday, you'd probably be flying for a lot of hours. If you get a significant other, make sure that they like flying with you. So, see, Ari's already married and then I did the private. She doesn't like the flying. I think it has to do with the size of the cockpit and stuff. She just doesn't like that enclosed feeling either. So, but all right, we're gonna go back to nav now. I'm gonna try the butt kicker again. I think some of my wires are like touching each other, and that's why it's like really violent. We'll see what happens. It's kind of working. See if I have problems with it. Make sure the autopilot's going the right way. Looks like it is. And it looks like we're clear of clouds. Just on top of it. The top. I have to open the top of this VFR. That Nikos Wings guy, though, he's pretty good in that Cirrus, to be honest with you. He's the guy that really got me like looking at the Cirrus. And I just lost audio in my headset. So, oh, disconnected. All right, let me refresh this capture device. Sorry, I touched the capture device with my foot, so that's why you're not seeing anything. All right, deactivate and activate. There we go. Sorry. Again, we're in the Mount Washington area. We're going to Charlie Yankee Quebec Romeo, and going to land at Trois-Rivières, where again my genealogy, if you will, has been inspiring me to fly to the area where supposedly my family came down from in the history. So, but I'd like to research that. I got my family tree over here in Ancestry, and like I said, I join it every few years to update everything. But I have us the family going all the way back now with an Antoine Lemarié, 1697. That's when he was born, and he died in 1771, and that was in Quebec, Neuville, which is just south of Quebec City. So it's interesting what you can find on that. And I know as you get older, you get more interested in it because you want to know where your family's from. So, alright, back scratcher. It's my newest tool. I got a back scratcher in my stocking stuffer, so when my back's itchy, I'm good. I got what I need. The back scratcher. But, I don't know. I'm going to call up my instructor and see if next Monday he would be available. He's supposed to try to find a Monday for me again. That's not on the schedule. We've got some snow down there. Mount Washington should be back, actually right to the left there, but it's very obscured. I think it's this thing right here actually, just peeking out from those clouds. We're looking pretty good here. My son Zach's a little old for Santa's Village, but my daughter's still young enough, so maybe we'll go there sometimes. So it's last waiting years that I'm feeling of my daughter to be able to go to all those fun little kiddie spots, you know. Got about an hour to go, so let's see what we can do. And we're going as fast as we can in this thing, so this fuel is not an option. Alright, we're burning a little bit more on the left there, so let's go to the right tank. Fuel pump on. Actually, we are on the right. So yeah, so let's go to the left. Left. And fuel pump off. Good. But I do like flying this Arrow. I gotta be honest with you. And I look forward to flying the Arrow 2. I'd like to take that on some trips. It's faster, so even though it costs $165 an hour plus $6 an hour surcharge for fuel, so in effect 171 hours an hour wet, it should get you there a little faster, so it should be comparable to what you're paying in a 172 or 152, because again, I think they have good prices at my flight school. It sounds like a lot to a non-pilot, but they're actually really good prices compared to other places in the area to rent from. When I first started my private pilot lessons in the 152, I was paying $95 an hour wet, which sounded like it was wow, like oh my god, but it's like that was awesome back then. Now I think the 152s are up to 116 an hour wet. That's with the fuel surcharge. I think it's $110 an hour wet, and then a $6 an hour fuel surcharge to the price of fuel. So still not bad. How much was that one in New Bedford though? They had a 152 in New Bedford. was from Sandpiper here, I think it was. So, services. Could be wrong on that. I thought they rented out. I did visit them one time for an FBO just to check in parking or something. It should be a rental. It's not Sandpiper here then. Right. It's Colonial Air. There we go. That's what it is. It's a little hangar near the playground parking. Rentals. Yeah, they have a 152. It's 110 an hour. It's just the same price. Their 172 N is $160 an hour wet. So they're very good on prices too. And they have a 172S, which is $160 an hour wet. So comparable. The 172 is a little bit more, but the 152 is about the same. That's what they have there. So you'd have to get a sign out on that. But I might do that too. I don't know. Because I do like where I'm getting my flight lessons from, the fleet they have. It's just that even New Bedford might be a little closer. And I'd still mix it up, you know what I'm saying? But they also have an app called Pilot Monkey, I think it is. Nick, I don't know if you're ever saw that thing, but they have a Pilot Monkey app. And at first I read it. I'm sorry, it's called Stick Monkey. And it hooks you up with people that are pilots that want to fly and this and that. But the reason why I joined it at first was they said something about universal, like, sign off. So it seemed like if you got signed off at one of the approved schools on their website, you'd be approved for those same aircraft, which made no sense to me, but was cool because then you wouldn't need a sign out at every single school that you'd go to. And even my flight school's on there. But you can search aircraft instructions. They have a map. Search posts, and you scroll in on your area where you want to fly. So those are postings. There's nothing in the Massachusetts area around me. But you can search for aircraft, and they have the flight schools that, like there's this guy in North Central in Rhode Island that's renting out a Piper Cherokee, but it's $165 an hour wet, so that's not really worth my time. It looks like it's a newer one. I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess I can check. November 6148 whiskey. And that would be a. That's Air Ventures. It's a good flight school. Again, that's kind of more expensive than that. It's a 140 horsepower Piper. I want to say Warrior. It's $165 a wet, so like you could get it at my school for like, well, 150-ish. So that Flag Stick Monkey is a good site to go to gauge how much renting is in the area. Here's the New Bedford one, which is Colonial Air. It says $110 an hour wet, so yeah. And then Alpha One flight school I use is on there. They have the Piper Arrow too that I'm flying. It says $170 an hour wet, so I don't know if it's different on there, or maybe they're still doing that. 152, one of the 152s is on there too. So they have rental aircraft in Chatham as well. If you're on the Cape there, 172 Skyhawk, 155 an hour wet. So yeah, that seems to be going great actually on this thing. So, but that Piper Warrior at North Central, that seems to be more expensive. They have aircraft to rent in Southbridge as well. They have a Cirrus at Southbridge for $270 an hour wet. They have a 172 and $180 an hour wet, and they have a Piper Cherokee Warrior, if you will. It looks like. At $170 an hour. So more expensive there. The Cirrus sounds about right, maybe a little expensive. Nothing out of Bedford though. Lawrence, Mass, where we departed after we had the crash desktop. They have a 150 for $150 an hour wet. I don't think that's worth it. They have a 172 out for 175. They're comparable. 172R for 175, and a 172M for 175. So a little more expensive in Lawrence. And as you get where we are in the simulator in New Hampshire, there's the closest one is Newport, which is right near the border of Canada. I should probably show you where I'm getting this. This is the Stick Monkey website. $150 an hour for that Piper Warrior, if you will. 130 for the Cardinal. I like to do the Cardinal. Again, that's the Canadian website. I'd love to get in a Cardinal after I get my complex endorsement just to try it out. So I don't know. I might post online and say, hey, we'd love to take a flight with someone who has a Cardinal. And I know they have them out. They have a whole club in Fitchburg. All right, nothing much to see here. Again, above the clouds. We're right near Caledonia County, which is below Charlie Delta, Kilo Charlie Delta Alpha. It is right below the clouds. And we're going to pass the Canadian border in just a couple of minutes on this flight here. But, prices are priceless for aircraft. And renting means that you don't have to do the maintenance nor the hangar fees, but you're paying a little bit more whenever you do fly. That's the way I have to do it, because I am not in the right phase of my life to own an aircraft and fly a lot. So someday, you never know. When I'm older, kids are done with college, maybe get through college, maybe graduating high school because I run into some money. Who knows? But I'd have to really take a look at it before I do anything. That's where pilot friends come in. Remember that, Nick? So that way you can go flying, split cost, do all that stuff. So we should, if you're around this summer, we should try doing the Piper thing together. And we'll try to go to Block Island and let you land that thing. I'm still kind of shocked, and it's probably the insurance on the plane that you're leasing back to the flight school that they won't let you land on anything less than 3,000 feet. So it's probably just the insurance that's dictating that with the flight school. But I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that, but if it's covered by their insurance, then it makes sense. Not much to see here. We're gonna get some snow. We're going to start looking for a hole in advance and getting down below. We're flying at 2,500 because that could be an issue right now. And that's the problem with BFR. Again, God damn it. Over the top, thank you. Is that you need to know what you're doing, or else you're going to be stuck above the clouds and have problems. But I would always leave it full fuel if you're going to do something like that. And I'd also like look at the weather and know where you're planning on descending. I didn't do a good job of that tonight because the clouds have come in a little bit more. We're going to switch to the right tank. Fuel pump on. Right tank. And fuel pump off. Fuel pressure still good. Alternator's charging. Oil temp, oil pressure. Green suction's good. Decent. And here's been our flight path for tonight. Took off out of Taunton. Had to do a 360 to gain some altitude above the Bravo because he was really busy to give clearance right away for transitioning. Then we had to crash the desktop there, which took the longest time to recover from with all my scenery. It's fired out of Lawrence, Mass. Now we're on a straight shot. We're going to run a cloud there. Straight shot to Trois-Rivières, Quebec, which could be a little bit harder to get into. So that's right there. If I ever did fly here, which I can't because I'm on basic bed, they don't accept that in Canada, which hopefully sometime they will. But if they ever do, if I ever got to fly up here, there's customs here, number one. During the day, that is, you have to move the hours. Two, if I took the e-bike with me to move around here, I couldn't, I don't know if you can go across this bridge because Nicolette, which is right here, Becancourt, which is a little north, that's where my family's supposedly from. I got like actual physical evidence of that. And then Newville, we wouldn't make it because that's right about here-ish. But Trois-Rivières would be kind of like the place to go. But But someday, when I'm older, probably without the kids, just with my wife and I, go up here and research, look at the areas where my family's supposedly from. I've been to Quebec City once in my life. I've been to Montreal like 2 or 3 times. I've never been in the middle of it, you know what I'm saying? So, I got the family history thing going on, so it's a bug, if you will, now. Makes you want to go up there. And supposedly I have some family up there that we don't really associate with. We never really had basically my father's father did some weird things, and we don't associate with that side of the family because of it. That's where I'm going to leave it at. It's kind of estranged, if you will. But it'd still be nice to see where the family came down from. $50 minutes to go, and we're trying to get there ASAP because it is a school night, but we're gonna get late. Hey Nick, how did Florida go, by the way? If you're still watching, I think you're still watching. I guess that Nico's Wings guy might have not been posting a lot of videos on YouTube anyway. It gets tiring. It really does. I haven't got a notification from him in a while. Let's see this last video. His last video was 7 months ago. So yeah, it's been a while. And again, doing the video editing and stuff, it takes a long time. It takes a long time out of everything. He was pretty consistent for a while. He has 83,000 subscribers. And, he seems like a pretty cool dude to hang out with. He hasn't posted a video in 7 months. I hope he's okay. His thoughts seem to become a little too high here. I don't know. Let's see outside. Might be just barely legal. It's about 500 feet, right? I'd say so. It's more of an estimate of life. Alright, let's get another altimeter setting. We'll go Northeast Kingdom, which is that Newport Airport. Last real place before Canada, 118.275.
Echo Foxtrot Kilo, automated weather observation 1800 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 3.
We gotta find a hole.
Ceiling 1,400 feet overcast.
As soon as we find a hole, we gotta get down.
-12 Celsius. Dew point 10 Celsius. Altimeter 2964.
2964, not that bad. Back to guard.
You're on guard with
Took a nap earlier today. Yeah. So I was up to 1:30 last night. I needed it. My body was like, just, you need to sleep. But, I wanted to get a flight in. I'm trying to keep the streaming a little bit more consistent even though I can't be on the schedule. So, and that's going to ebb and flow as well. Either way, it's practice. It's something I'd be doing off stream. And that's why I kept streaming, because when I started doing it, it'll be 5 years, I think, in June of streaming. I flight sim anyway, so it was just, I honestly thought streaming, I was like, who the heck's gonna watch someone stream, blah, blah, blah. But it makes it more interesting, especially on longer flights like this. And met a lot of people do streaming and the Virtual USA Flying Club, so it's been quite the experience, you know. It's been an awesome experience. So. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I gotta get on streaming, but I do what I can, you know. That's all you can do. And either way, I'd be simming anyway, so it's kind of cool to share with people. Man, there are no spots to punch through in these clouds here. Alright, so what we're going to do, see that we're getting near the Canadian border? Avere doesn't really have the Canadian charts, like you can generally see where you're going. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the flight plan go. So use the same GPS out XMAP spy that I use. And do it. I just have to make sure it's connected. Yeah, it is. Oh, maybe it's not. Alright, external. External. There we go. I think it's working now. See, it calls it a Stratus, but it's not. Maybe just had to calibrate. Yeah, just had to calibrate. Alright. See, these are the US charts still. The flight plan go. And then I can turn on the Canadian ones. I forget where they are. Wait a second. Canada sectionals. And there you go. Now this is the Canadian section, which overlaps the FAA ones, as you can see. We're going to Canada will have this. I'm not as good at reading the Canadian sectional charts as the United States ones, obviously. But basically, there's no Bravo or Charlie airspace. From what I'm like, you just take them all as like unique clearance in their airspaces, period. So, for example, see Montreal. It's just like that's airspace, and you have to call to get cleared in there. And the altitudes are right there. I believe it says 3,000. Trois-Rivières is not. It's non-towered. Again, we have scenery there too. And as far as like the frequencies and stuff, you'd have to check the Canadian supplement thing. So if I do this, Charlie, Yankee, Romeo, Quebec, right? Yep. This kind of gives you the chart, the airport diagram, if you will. Just very much like the United States. These are the Canada pilot ones. I did try updating them, so I don't know. It's good till February of 2025, so it is the newest chart. And all this is free. So, go back here. You have your approaches there. Your standard arrival, your departures. If you're doing IFR, frequencies is right here. So there's your CTAF. If I look at the chart, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. It is right there. It's just Trois-Rivières 1, 2, 2, 3, 5. And there's the NDB 205. They have skydiving there. That's what that icon is. So it is very comparable. It's just it looks different. There's the AWAS, which I don't think they have that on there. 120.27. See, I'm not seeing that there at all. So, but it is on the supplement, if you're a Canadian flight supplement. I don't know if that's the official name. And I don't know if you can download the Canadian supplements, because the Canadian stuff is typically you have to pay for it. Again, in the United States, probably the best place to fly general aviation. It's because you can still access the FAA sectionals online for free, and air traffic control is covered by your tax dollars. Whereas in Canada, as soon as we cross this border, I would be paying for ATC. They would send a bill to the registration. So. I don't know if you can get weather reflect. Actually, it says weather right here. So this is what you get for weather. Turn the forecast. So probably just have the flight plan. Here we go. Light snow, 16 degrees. There's the VTAR. That's it for 50 minutes or so. Genius, turn the forecasts. So yeah, if we find a hole, we're gonna take it, because it's been a while. There's no TAMs. This is all web-based too, so I don't know how. I think it's web-based, so I don't know how you would access this. All being 8,000 feet in the air. So that's per liter, by the way. That's why the fuel looks cheap. So, but generally has everything you need, and obviously you're gonna plan a little bit more for a cross the border flight. But I think we just crossed the border. back to where we are. Yep, just crossed the Canadian border right about now. And not much to look at. We're stuck above the clouds. This is not a good place to be for a VFR pilot, but we'll keep looking for a hole. We have time. But you're going to have issues if you don't get down. So that's why we're going to look for that hole now. We have 40 minutes to go. Any holes that we can fit through, we're going to go. But again, you're charged for ATC. As soon as you cross that border, they know your registration. Excuse me. You'd have to report on, well, they're going to know, you know what I'm saying? They're going to send you a bill in the mail. Plus, you have requirements for insurance, which I have enough insurance to go to Canada, but I'm hoping they accept basic med. Mexico does, the Bahamas do, the whole United States does. Canada's still kind of standoffish about the basic med. And I think it's just politics between the FAA and Canada. So. Lobbying Transport Canada to allow basic med class to operate Canadian airspace. So. And the requirements that have gone up for basic med too is looking online. It says the one 6,000 pounds, I think it's up to 12,500 now. And we're allowed to carry 7 occupants total, 6 passengers and a pilot. Other than that, it's about the same. From what I understand. Puerto Rico, you can fly there, Virgin Islands, very small. Northern Mariana Islands, Micronesia, Republic of the Marshall Islands, Republic of Palau. Also Mexico. Yep. So, I don't see myself flying to Mexico. I have heard horror stories. I fly, honestly, that's why the basic med. I wasn't going to the third class. Just didn't need it. And I would probably qualify for class 3, but I would have to do a special conditions based on one that, which isn't terrible. It's just I'd have to send all the stuff. So that's why I went basic med. It's just safe. I thought that was safe. So you can't even fly in Canadian airspace. So overflights not allowed. That must be a problem for people in Detroit and stuff. Yeah. Hopefully Canada will accept basic eventually. That's what I hope. She's going down. Alright, I'm still looking for a hole to punch through, and it's not looking good. But we are going to be coming up to the west of Lennoxville, Quebec. Pure luck, what's up? How's it going? Thanks for the raid, man. We're going to your territory. Raid thing. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry at all. Well, thank you, sir, for raiding as we are going to the Quebec area where I know you're from. And I'm taking the Arrow 3 because I'm trying to get my complex endorsement still in. I have one more flight to go eventually once the winds cooperate. But welcome, raiders. Thanks for coming out. Feel free to follow if you'd like to. And well, I'm flying to Trois-Rivières right now. I wanted to take the Arrow out, so yeah, pretty much. But you know that my family history is from up here too, so that's why I was inspired to do this again. And we flew out of Taunton, and then I had to crash the desktop, and I took off from Lawrence, Mass again. And I thought I'd be done by now, but we're not done yet. So, and they have customs there, so we're doing this kind of the real way. But yeah, we'd love to do this in real life someday, but Canada has to accept basic med before I do that, which I'm hoping they will someday. Mexico does. So, all right, we got our Canadian charts again. We're in the Piper Arrow 3, and currently we got about 40 minutes to Trois-Rivières, but we have a problem. We got to find a hole to get through these clouds with VFR. So any type of hole that we see, we got to punch through it when we can, because we are VFR over the top. Which, you know, it's the simulator. I probably wouldn't do this in real life for this long, but we're doing our best. We went to Canada about, I'd say about 5 to 10 minutes ago, so we are in your country, sir. Gotta find a hole though. We're not gonna be able to see much until we get through these clouds. And it is snowing up there from what I'm seeing from the VTOR, so. But I'm looking at Sky Vector here and there, and it's IFR right now. So who knows? We might try an RNAV approach in Canada, which I haven't done before. We'll have to see.
It's not in the RNAV.
I don't know, man.
It's not in the RNAV.
Boy, it just went IFR. 1¾ square mile visibility. Snow broken in 1900, overcast 3300. We'll have to see. And if we do that, I do have my charts, which I updated the other day. So I didn't put in my route though. So let's put in the route here. Edit. Clear. We took off from my local GA airport, Taunton, Massachusetts. There, done. That way it knows where I'm going. So that's about where we've been. And it's not looking good. I gotta find a hole here. Or else we're gonna pretend that we're going VFR to IFR direct. I'm gonna get down there. Even on VAT Volanta, where I look for VAT Sim, you're pretty snowed in right now. Change this so I have a log. So, here we go. Gotta find a hole if we can make it happen, or else we're going IFR. I can't remember the last time I flew IFR in Canada. I'm willing to try it. Willing to try it. Please, Lord, just give me a hole so I can do VFR. Not what you want to be hearing from a private pilot flying like this. But it's so beautiful up here. Not real world time though, but we do have real world weather, so, and it is pretty comparable to what it's looking like on Sky Vector. So, there's gotta be a clear weather here. METARs, show METARs, visibility, show METARs there. Okay. Not as good with the Canadian charts in this other one. Winds, weather, radar. There we go. Infrared satellite. Let's turn off that. Oh, it's still loading. Yeah, I gotta give some time. Visible satellite. Yeah, those are those clouds. Now, I don't know how long ago that was. Let's refresh it. It's not looking good. All right, man. Well, it was time for bed for me about a half hour ago, so I know exactly where you're at. Have a good one. Thank you for the raid so much. And I gave you a shout out earlier on the broadcast saying I was going to your area. Here's one last shout out from Pure Luck. Check him out on Twitch. Really good streamer. Yeah, well, we had to crash the desktop, and it took like good almost 20 minutes to load all the scenery I had to get back in the simulator. We did our best. And I have to teach tomorrow, so we're doing good. It's gonna be like 12:30 by the time I land, and now I have to deal with these clouds in IFR maybe. But it's all right. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. All right. So, anyways, keep that off. Now, if we do have to do this, I'm looking at the current weather on SkyVector on my monitor over here. It says winds are 230 at 5, so the winds aren't a problem. And then procedures, we're probably taking runway 23. That's awesome. And we'd probably take the RNAV, so I can just plug it into the simulator. And that's what we're looking at right there. So I'll probably let the autopilot take it from there and then do the final approach. So that's what I'm thinking of if we have to do an RNAV approach. And you heard the pirate, he wants me to do RNAV. So, again, reading FAA charts all the time, I'm not really good at reading the Canadian ones as much. They're not much different, it's just a matter of understanding everything. So minimum altitude, I'm going to go with that old nav, 620. That's all categories of aircraft. And I've only done about half my instrument training, then I had to stop it, but this is good practice. Montreal Center's there, Unicom 12235. I think this means, MET I think means the weather. So they have it in French and English. Safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 6,000. That makes sense. Approach course 227, but we'll do all that if we have to. We'll do an RNAV approach. Missed approach, climb to 700, climbing, heading 227. Climbing right turn to 3200, direct Novak. And you get back in the. We're going to be on our own because that's little handing controls going to be on tonight. So buckle up. We might be going IFR in, God, I'd say about 20 minutes at latest if I can't find a hold in these clouds. But I am prepared and ready to do this. Again, I find it amazing that from my area in Massachusetts, it took 1 hour and 40 minutes to fly this Arrow 3 up here tonight. So, the world is not as big as we think it is sometimes. That's what I'm saying. We got small little holes, but we need a bigger hole to get down there. Looks good out here, but it just weather below. That's one thing about flying too, is that it can look beautiful above the clouds. You beat everything, but it's not as good below. If anyone sees a hole, let me know. Or if not, we have to make a decision with the RNAV, which I think I would have in here. Yeah, RNAV 23. Okay, so it is in here. With the latest charts and everything. I have a real SimGear GNS 530 on the outside, so that's what I was touching over here. Oh, you got a little hole over there. I don't know, is it big enough? Not really. Also, let's check our altitude too. Why is it showing that? Because I probably have to let it still. Stop it. There's edit. There's layers. The United States. It's on Canada, but it's not loading. I don't know why it's not loading. Try starting that. It's not loading the Canadian section. It was there. Alright. To the section. Great, now it's not doing that. Don't know what's up with that. This is what I'm dealing with. It didn't load the section yet. It's weird. chart still, but everything else wrapped in the section. I wanted the Canadian section, well, it's nowhere to be found. The United States, does that work? Nope. Weird. Sorry, if I can download the map. Leave it updating off the screen. See what we can do. I think they're all up to date too. Well, get in there. That hole wasn't big enough, by the way. Now we got some clouds popping up here. Alright, I'm going to make an executive decision. We're going to go IFR, so at this time, if we had a controller on, we'd ask for an IFR clearance direct to Trois-Rivières. Get it? Let's say that he said to descend down to 6,000 feet. Or was that request 6,000? So let's get off autopilot, descend down to 6,000, go down to 1,800, bring us down to about 2,000 RPMs. Descend about 500 feet per minute while staying on track here manually to 6,000 feet. And then we'll stick the autopilot back on after that. So, and then, you know, I'm actually going to descend to 4,000. And I'd request 4,000. So, all right, consider us IFR right now. Descent down to get below these clouds somewhat.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
Good. I don't think I've done IFR in the Arrow yet either, so this is going to be interesting. Again, I've only trained. I've done some instrument training, but I never finished it yet, so we're gonna have to do our best. Pressure down. Faster you get down, faster until it's fine. This pressure is going to rise as we descend, so we have to keep an eye on that as well. That's atmospheric pressure. It goes up as you descend. Pretty stable. We're gonna go right through the clouds, and hopefully sometime, maybe, I will get a chart back on this thing. It's crazy that the Canadian section is nowhere to be found. It's crazy. Tablet. I'm going to descend through these clouds. Okay. Safe altitude around here, by the way, would be about 2,200 is about the highest altitude. So about 2,000-ish. So we might even descend down to 2,000. Let me check the chart one more time though on the RNAV. Reports. RNAV. Once we go down to 2,700, so maybe we'll do that right now. It wants me to be there by Bexon intersection. Okay, get a little closer. We'll put the RNAV in for 2-3, and then we're good to go. Okay, also increase the picture as we go down. There's my EGT over there. Good as of now. Descend, let's go. Set my heading indicators. Going. Late night here on the Eric Flick channel, but we're gonna make things happen. Thank you for staying tuned to the broadcast. Appreciate it. It's gonna be a lot of thinking as we descend down here. Okay, I kind of briefed myself very quickly on this. So the minimum safe altitude for only 23s between 180 and 270 is 2,900. We'll be right about there anyways. It says to be down to 2,700 for Bexon unless you take the Alluro deception, which you might do anyways. So we might go Alluro, connect there to Bexon, 2,000 feet, and then we'll head on 227 down to the runway. And here's our descent profile. So elevations 190 feet. There's also restricted airspace down there. As we get through the clouds now, we are instruments. IFR filters. Okay. 6,000 feet and descending. Keep descending. Alright. We're gonna get some weather eventually, so just double check. That's to get loaded in finally. Yeah, loaded the section. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Alright. Trois-Rivières traffic is 122.5. So get that on standby. Weather, I think is this thing all messed up. Alright, it's not messed up. Okay, keep an eye on that. Still descending. 500. Frequencies. CTAP ASOS 120.27. So that was it. Can get used to the Canadian charts here. And we're gonna go for the RNAV. So here's the weather if we can hear it.
Charlie Yankee Romeo Quebec, automated weather observation 1800 Zulu. Wind 257 at 6.
257 6. Yep.
Sky conditions. Few clouds at 1,300 feet, ceiling 4,000 feet broken.
So we get my procedure in here. So pretend that we are request the RNAV 23. And go to a Luro, not vectors. And then activate.
Charlie Yankee Romeo Quebec, automated weather
Autopilot to get us set up. Nav.
Visibility 9er. Sky conditions.
Should be
few clouds at 1,300 feet, ceiling 4,000 feet broken. Temperature minus 9 Celsius.
Cute.
Dew point 10
I'll keep
Celsius.
track of the altitude though.
Altimeter 2964.
Alright, 2964. Got some icing developing on the plane. That's not good. But we will be, just to let you know.
Fly the RNAV.
Fly the RNAV. Alright, I'm gonna keep track of my altitude.
Fly the RNAV. Mating. Fly the RNAV.
I don't know why I keep zooming out on this. It's kind of crazy. And as you can see in the St. Lawrence, I believe it is, out there in the distance. Oh, well, the Lac Saint-Pierre. St. Lawrence Lake over there. You have to be careful in that restricted airspace. But we should be decent, and that's actually not Lac Saint-Pierre. That's just a other river coming off of it. That's the Saint Francois. see. Okay. Get down there. Vertical speed. Now I got autopilot doing vertical speed, altitude hold. Altitude hold. Okay, so we should be at 2,000 for the low row. So we'll set our altitude for 2,000. If you're going to Novag, you'd want to be higher because there's something over there. Here we go. We're seeing ground now. We're getting nice. We are here. We can see. So we could go VFR if we wanted to. Well, let's try the RNAV today. It's been a while. Haven't done it in the Arrow at all. Well, let's make great things happen, right? Okay, mixture. Conditioning. That's my manifold pressure. It's a little high. And that will go up as you descend. Yep, autopilot, something happened there. Just disconnected. Alright. So I don't know what happened there. It probably was a wind gust from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Knocked us off of it. How's our speed? Good. Manifold's good. Keep descending down. Vertical speed went to 500. That's bad. Minus 500. Yeah, the weather engine, when it like loads in new weather there, kick the plane off at such an angle that it kicks off the power. That's why it's important to keep in mind this thing. Our initial fix is Luro. We're heading 317 after that. Right now, let's see. 014 set to Rapids track. So let's set that as well. That shows it. So we're on track. Get down to 2,000, then we'll kick in more speed here. Good to go. Some power lines over here. Not liking the ice accumulation. Not liking the icing at all. Not good. We're almost there. I don't like when I go back to the map that I have to zoom in all the time. Looks like we're going to be decent. We're going to be right out to the right of it. Alright, good. There's Trois-Rivières. There's the airport. Alright, we should be leveling off at 2,000. Let's see if it does that. Autopilot. Pick up a little more speed here. Let's go to 2,400 RPMs. What's the manifold? About 2,100. Push the mixture until we get a drop. There we go. Good. Make it happen. Regardless, we shall.
Number one, make it so.
Make it so. It's been late. Much later than I wanted to be. But we're gonna get this landing in there. Take a little quick tour of the airport. Cold night, and I appreciate all of you being up here for this iced up RNAV approach. It's Let's all lock in and make this happen, okay? Lock in, suit up. Oh, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. Come on. Suit up.
From home interface.
All right, and Jarvis is online.
Importing all preferences from home interface.
We're high tech here.
Systems are now fully operational.
All right. Well, it is what it is, and let's do this thing. Got about 14 and a half minutes to Luro, and then turning a left. I'll have to change this to 317. And we're just going direct to Beck's end, hence why it's an RNAV approach. You need to be able to see the intersections. GPS. And then we'll turn left on our direction of 227-ish, and then starting our descent over Oluxa, which we should be at 2,000 feet. So again, we're going to stay at 2,000 all the way to Oluxa, and then we're going to start a standard descent down to runway 23 and hopefully see it. I think we're going to have no problem seeing it. I'm doing the RNAV just in case. Visibility was so low there on Skyvector's minimum VFR again. Actually, it's 3 square miles. It's just barely legal for VFR flight. Snow broken 2100, overcast 28. But the visibility could always fall again, so we're gonna go IFR to be good and do the RNAV. Should be decent. Farmland out here. Trois-Rivières. My family history that I've been researching is from Pico Lab, which is over here, Quebec, which is over here. And then I traced it all the way back to 1690 as of now. That's Newville, which is just south of Quebec City. But look at these. Look, see? Look how dark that got all of a sudden. Not the safest weather to be flying this in, because it doesn't have ice protection or anything like that. If you're sorry, I'm going to take the tablet off for a while, so that way you can see things and see some scenery and stuff like this weather. And I'll be keeping my eyes on the RNAV here. I thought we'd see some flurries by now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess we would have had some openings maybe to punch through VFR. This icing's not making me feel too good. Just ironic, because I think 2 times ago when I flew the Arrow 2 in real life, you notice that the Arrow 3 didn't work an Arrow 2. But it had icing all over the wings and stuff. They had to put it in the hangar, in the heater. Heated some of the hangar, get the ice off, and then my instructor still sprayed some de-ice water. So it was pretty caked in ice and frost. It was coming off, it was just really cool. I guess you don't have those problems if you live in California and stuff that often. Alright, we are coming up here. stuff, so it's going to go a little north and have us come in on runway 23 on the RF. If you are a local, which I'm not, right near Valcourt, Quebec, right over there. Which is just an area wide to the left. Not very big. Actually, it's a flight of some sort. It's saying somewhere out here. Seems like lots of this is farmland and stuff. Around 2,000 feet. Should be an airport on the left of the belt. Not seeing that either. So it's right to our left. Unless it's a turf field, it's this thing. That could be a turf field. The airfield's usually supposed to go this way. So maybe that is it. No, it's supposed to go right there. Let's see. That's nice. Not that bad according to the outside. Got some nice there. It's pretty bad when you look at it from here, though, so maybe it just doesn't have the icing effect on the windshield for the graphics. So it looks like it's a little worse. Sorry, crank that heat. Defrost. I will say again that the Arrow 2 I fly in real life has really good heat, though. I don't think my GPS is. Stay on. Here we go. Okay, has been updating. Give me a second. So we weren't over Valcourt. We're over near Annaville. Right on the other side of the river here. So that Valcourt was actually quite a while ago. Sorry. We're right over at Annaville. Back. Just right there. Starting to get some snowflakes. I'm using the Google Map enhancer on. I'm using Google Maps on this thing. Recently relogged that for another year. It's been working really good lately, so. Saying Big Law. South America. Lots of places to land if you need to. This looks like an airport, but it's not. It's a farm. I think it's gonna take a nap later today. An unplanned nap. Becca and Cooler. Okay, the place where my supposed family lineage is from is right in front of us. 8.5 minutes to 2,000 feet or 7 feet. I wouldn't trust that, but it kind of shows you that the airplane I cut, and that's what I'm going for. And we're going to get left, manual 317, and then we're to get another left 227 instead of landing. Luxor, I think it's they call it Luxor. It should be about 5.5 nautical miles out. That's where we started to set down. That's what I'm looking at as we get down there. It's pretty stormy here with the snow. that I wanted to fly tonight because the crash and desktop really in the broadcast, but we shall finish the flight, even if it's up late. Go to bed after this though. Alright, ground speed's really slow, so we must have some strong winds pushing against us. So we are going about 120 knots here. About 8,500. Again, that is the St. Lawrence River. I think it's St. Lawrence. Yeah, St. Lawrence River. There's a Lake Saint Pierre down there. Let's cross the lake, St. Lawrence River over there in Trois-Rivières on the inside. So can't really see Trois-Rivières right now, but it's over on the other side. Is that ice? Yeah, there's a little bit of ice. The ice kind of melted off now, though. Well, a little bit here and there. Looks like it got a little bit better. Alright, Becancour right below us, by the way. Supposedly there's like a river that has my last name in it. And it's probably a very small, insignificant river, but there's supposed to be that. In northern Quebec, there's a lake that has my last name on it. Trois-Rivières, there's actually two roads. They're small little neighborhood roads, but there's a name with my last name. So I don't know what the significance is of that, but that's why I get intrigued about this area. Let's make great things happen. So we will fly back. What's your message? Yep, put your VNAV profile. Okay. The 530 will tell you everything about what you need to be doing here. It's just some panel lighting on just in case. We're going north of Trois-Rivières to get the RNF in. Didn't see this happen. I was going to be VFR level flow. It's okay. Good practice. We have boats. Trois-Rivières should be out there. There's a bridge that goes across the St. Lawrence River. It's over there actually. It's named Three Rivers because there's three rivers over there. Very good. Very good. Alright. So we get down. Autopilot makes it a lot easier. I just do my instrument. None of the aircraft I fly have autopilot that works. I have like one that has an autopilot that kind of works. At least it's supposed to. I haven't tried it in a while. It's in the Piper Archer. Everything else you fly by hand, and it's a lot. The IFR instrument flight rules. When you have no autopilot, it turns into a lot because you keep in everything, your scan going, and you keep track of what you're doing. Gotta do more of that in 2025 because after I get my complex endorsement, I got more snow. I want to go fly for fun again, and I want to finish my instrument. I want to start training again in about a year, maybe 2 years at most, and get it done. And then I'm good for a while, to be honest with you. So. I did find my instrument training that I received thus far. We were doing approaches. That's where I left off. Like we actually did a couple. We were doing an ILS approach in Providence, Rhode Island, which was cool to do with all the airliners around. But that's the last flight of instrument I did. So, but it taught me a lot, and it made me a better pilot already. Especially the scanning with instruments and everything. you gotta do is keep it centered, this yellow arrow. We have a little wind fly from our left, that's why we're crabbing into it. The autopilot does that all for you. Alright, again, we're gonna stay at 2,000 until we get to Alexa. And then we'll start our center descent down. You gotta look at our ground speed, because what you do is you divide the ground speed by half, so that'd be 40, and then multiply times 10. So you want to do about 400 to 500 feet per minute, probably about 450 to go in the middle, to do a standard 3-degree descent and glide down on the landing to get down there. And then it's just making sure you're within minimums to see the runway and get in there. Again, we're going to be landing that way. We're just setting up the RNAV. So it's taking a little bit longer than I wanted, but we'll finish the flight. Okay, when we get there, I'll switch to 317. Now I'll intercept the arrow in case the autopilot goes down. That's always a good thing to have ready to go. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Some of you might be just as late as I am. I'm on the east coast of Massachusetts right now in real life. So I thought I'd be done with this flight already. I appreciate all of you hanging out. Let's make this a good landing. Smart things go IFR approach if you can. Just that haze and everything cuts down visibility. Sky Vector, it says real world weather, it's minimum VFR, it's 240 at 5 knot winds, 9 square miles of visibility, snow, overcast 2600. Generally in real life, seeing that snowing, just to be safe, we'll cut that visibility down half. So it's about 4.5 nautical miles of visibility, realistic. I want to say realistic, but down to, because of snow, because you never know. And that way it makes safe judgments. But left pretty soon. This will do everything for me. See, left to 316. Probably because it's doing the crabbing for the wind. We'll set this to 317. 316, 317 is not going to make much of a difference. And the chart says 317. It's crabbing. Okay, that's got to take another left in about 3.5 minutes. 5 nautical miles. And then we're on course, probably fly to Alexa, and then I'll start doing my descent manually and keeping that arrow in the middle and good to go. A lot of power lines out there. Most important thing is the setup and approach. It gets really, really like finicky as you get close, especially ILS approaches. It gets more sensitive, and I tend to overcompensate. At least I was in the instrument. That's what you're working on. So set the heading when you need it. Yep. Huh. Minute, 5 seconds to our next waypoint. Then we're going to turn left. Changes to about 227. Head down. You can also touch this. These are interlinked. I don't know if they are in real life, but in the simulator they are in the arrow 30. least. If we have that crash desktop, we would have already been on. That's a nice little wing too. Not liking that, so we might not go full flaps. All right, we're gonna start turning now. Should be about 227, say 226. Want to see how that's moving at the same time? All right. So with the autopilot, it should set it up pretty much where we need to be, and then I just take it down on the descent. So in about 3 minutes or so, I'm going to take it over. I'm going to do that. And actually, we can go down to 447 feet something. LPV category here. So it's got to be 1 mile of visibility at 447 feet when I see the runway. I have to non-land. Minimum VFR, we should be okay if this is what's going to be in the sim. Alright, we get to Alexa, 2 minutes 17 seconds, and then I'm going to start my standard descent. Ground speed's about 109, so divide that by 2. It's about 550, right? 555, then times 10, 550 feet per minute. So we'll be aiming for that on our descent. And then keep an eye out on our altitude and the arrow here, keeping it straight. I don't know if this bar is working for the RNAV, so we'll see about that as well. And from there, crabbing to the right though because of the wind. So that's another thing to take a look at. All right. Excuse me. Elevation is 199 at the airport. They would clear us for the RNAV. We're on VATS and Unicom still, but we're gonna go to their Unicom frequency, which is 122.35. And 2000. I think we got everything that we need. Oh, the board. If we have to just approach. Climb to 700, heading 227, which is the heading that we're on. And then climbing right turn to 3200, direct to Novag. So if you look at our chart here, which I'll show you, that's the text directions. But we're going to do that and turn right, go to Novag there. Climb to what, 3200? And we'll do a hold until they tell us where to go. Alright. And then we're on the Novag side of things. But alright, we're going to start our descent. So I'm gonna turn this off and keep my eyes glued on this panel here. I'm gonna do this thing. Okay. Autopilot off. I'm gonna start a descent. 1800, 2100. Aim for about 500, 550. Keep that arrow where it needs to be. So again, we're looking at this arrow here, saying I have to go to the right a little bit, keep it on course. Do that. Keep descending at the same time. See how there's a lot going on here? Alright, and we should be just descending down till we see the runway, so just gotta keep Very steady. Okay, Gumps, gas, fuel pump on, fullest tank, should be on our other ones, left. Undercarriage, oh, I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm going to wait till we get some type of visual here. Oh, I'm way off. See a lot of stuff going on. Still okay, we'll get there. Not that far off according to the GPS, but okay, this. Ascending. Pull that the other way now. You see the airport yet? Not really, but 2.6 nautical miles out. Down. Not seeing the runway yet. Remember, it's gotta be within a mile. There it is. All right. Gas, undercarriage, gear down. Mixture, prop, flaps. One thing of flaps, please. Way slower on the throttle. 3 green, 3 green. All right. Slower. Flaps, flaps, flaps. Full flaps because we're coming in too hot. Throttle out. That was very low to minimum still. We got it. Tobii tracker on. Alright, should be about 80. Looking good still. We're still higher. 3 green. Okay, just checking. I've been trained to check the landing every time before you land. Throttle out. Typically this thing falls like a rock when you take the throttle out, but it's floating a little too much. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to turn off towards the right, I believe. Welcome to Trois-Rivières, everybody. Here's the airport chart. Yep, I'm going to take our next right on Charlie. Go to customs, which is a building on the apron there. Okay, we'll also clean this thing up with our checklist. Thank you, Pair of Luck. Thank you for the confidence. Yeah, well, it got me to practice in RNAV, so that was getting a little scary at the end there. But you see how I overcompensate, so it's good practice. I do that a lot. I gotta do a lot more IFR flying, honestly, when I do go back to my instrument rating someday. Got lots of jets here. Alright, we are clear. Let's pull over here and do our after landing checklist here. I'll show that to you too as well. Yep, wrong one. There you go. Alright. And I never did go to Unicom, by the way. That would be a problem that they would tell me on that on approach. So yes, I did. Yep, flaps up. Fuel pump off. Okay, strobes off. Sorry, I want to turn off my Tobii tracker so you can actually not get dizzy. Landing light off. I'm going to leave it on because it's kind of snowy. Taxi light, we have none. Mixture is required. Good. Pitot heat, I'm going to turn it off. We don't need it now. Mixture is required. Trim set for takeoff. We are good. Yep. And I'm going to go to customs. Okay. Transfer to Alton Squawk. It is free. I'm not familiar with I've never been to the airport, to be honest with you, but it does have the customs building. So I'll take it like that. And I don't know about real world planes and stuff. Like, do you get a lot of jets like this over here? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But it's a nice freeware. Something got frost on it, or was it me? Or is that just paint? Oh no, it did. Yep. That might be FSLTL traffic. All these planes might be. But yeah, looks pretty good. I mean, I just went by the Google Maps imagery. It's got Premier Aviation over here. You did? Parked there during COVID. You mean just to check out the airport? That's a very bright hangar over there. I like the snow though. We haven't seen a lot of snow here in Massachusetts. We had a little bit for Christmas and that was it. So it hasn't been very snowy like it was when I was growing up here. And I grew up in Rhode Island, right next door to Massachusetts. But you do? Yeah. It's not bad though for freeware. It's definitely better than the fall. So customs is over at this big building. Typically, what we would do, if I remember right, is you'd already be expected. You'd give a call before you arrive, and then you wait in the plane until customs gets to you, and they tell you to get out of the plane, check all your documents and stuff. So I'm gonna pull over. There's a bunch of rules to flying international to Canada. We have a marshal over here, so we'll use the marshal. But there you go. Dynamic flags would be nice too, but it is freeware, so. Alright, I'm gonna make a heart right here. Maybe not run anyone over. Oh, he's telling me to stop. No, I want to straighten it out more. Okay, there you go. Alright, checklist, which is not looking good for you because my air droid went totally down. But let me see if we can try it and reconnect it here. There you go. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, turn off the TOVI tracker so no one gets dizzy. There you go. Alright, this is a real world Piper Arrow 3 checklist, by the way, if you're wondering what I'm using. ELT, verify solid, avionics off, AC off, mixture full lead. We're going to turn off all lights except for beacon, including panel lights. Okay, full lead on the mixture. That was about 2 hours and 11 minutes just from Lawrence, Mass. It was actually longer. It's about 2.5 hours total. I just had to crash test. So look at that prop. Mags off, master off, lights off, parking brake on. Alright, let's take the drone camera over here. We'll take a look. So I'm already up anyway, so. Yep, that makes sense though. Canada and Quebec. Further north. We used to get like a lot more snow. It's just I think it's climate change, to be honest with you, but some people don't believe in climate change. That is icing, yeah. So this would not be a smart flight in real life. Yep. Yep, look at all that ice. But we made it. We made it. That's what matters. Okay. So here is the freeware scenery for Trois-Rivières. I can see what you mean by the fencing. It'd be nice to see the fencing. But that's the main terminal, and customs is there and everything like that. In fact, I think they have a customs truck in the scenery, if I remember right, because I flew here maybe about a year and a half ago in the sim. I wish the flags were dynamic, but hey, it's freeware. No, that's just an airport truck. Okay. I don't think they modeled the inside the terminal, but again, it's freeware, so we can't expect much. But they did a nice job for freeware. All right, the city itself is going to be to the mostly east, but north. So if that was 2, 3, thinking it's gonna be the opposite way. If I hit the river, I'm too far. Plus I got lots of snow here, so. There's also a big road, this highway right here. That's another indicator. And then we go towards the river, which I think is this way. Could be wrong. I also didn't turn off the follow me mode. Did I? And also the tablet, that might help too. I did, okay, because it gives elevation issues sometimes. Is this it? Yep, this is it. All right. So anyways, here's that big bridge that we look for in downtown Trois-Rivières right here. Seems like a nice place. It's again between Montreal and Quebec City. Pure luck, a local native here. And never been. I've been to Quebec City, I've been to Montreal, but this isn't really on the tourist list, but it would be on mine. I do want to get up there someday, even if it's when my kids are older, just to see where I can see where my family descended from. But that's it. Got some police cars down there. Is it the mean streets of Trois-Rivières? There's 3 cops on one road over there. I don't know. And what's this bridge called? Cause I have an e-bike that I like to travel with, so that's right. Yeah. I like Montreal a lot. Has its rough parts though. But last time I went to Montreal was for my bachelor party back in 2007. My brother, for some reason, thought it would be awesome. That's it. On La Violette. Alright, so anyways, I'm going to go back to the airport and I'm going to give my... Is he? I got it. Go back to the airport if I can find it. Somewhere in there. There it is. So from Trois-Rivières and not the best weather. Lots of icing. Some snow. We are going to call it a night here. It is almost 1 a.m. I only want to be up till 11:30 because I have to teach tomorrow. But thank you so much for coming out. Pure luck again. Thank you for that raid. That was awesome of you. We're going to raid someone else in return as well. And I'm going to make this quick because I need to get to sleep. I'm supposed to wake up around 5:45. So yeah, this is looking good. But anyways, from Trois-Rivières, places where my descendants supposedly came from around this area. Maybe, but you do what you can. It gave me an RNAV practice. That's why we do this too. So, but all right, we'll see you. Au revoir, everyone. We'll be rating someone if you're staying on Twitch, YouTube. Remember to push that subscribe button, like, and comment on the video. If you could on Twitch, push that follow button. Trying to get more followers as we go. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for staying up with me tonight. I will see you soon. Eric Fight. Peace out.